tietää mielessään on aika lähteä pois. Metsä kutsuu kulkijaa rauhan sielulleen se tois. Kylmäks käynyt maa jo kutsuu taas sen kulkijaa. Vuoret rikko taivaan rantaa, mielen kirkastaa. Se kutsuu kulkijaa pois, vie se näiltä main. Raskaaksi käynyt sydän huutaa rauhaa erämaan. Kuiskas puiden latvoista tuo rauhan sydämeen. Haukka huuta hyvästi talven ensi tulee. Kuiskas puiden latvoista tuo rauhan sydämeen. Haukka huuta hyvästi talven ensi tulee. Nousi kerran metsän takaa tuuli vieraamaan ja nosti aallot suuren veden, rikkoi vanhan haan. Syvällä tietää mielessään on aika lähteä pois. Metsä Sä kutsuu kulkija rauhan sielulleen se tois. Kylmäks käynyt maa jo kutsuu taas sen kulkijan. Vuoret rikko taivaan rantaa, mielen kirkastaa. Se kutsuu kulkija pois, vie se näiltä mailta. Raskaaksi käynyt sydän huutaa rauhaa erämaan. Huiskaus puiden latvoista tuo rauhan sydämeen. Haukka huutaa hyvästi talven ensi tulee. Huiskaus puiden latvoista tuo rauhan sydämeen. Haukka huutaa hyvästi talven ensi tulee.
One. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back, travelers.
God, don't ever do it like that again. What the fuck?
Rolling in with super energy. I'm cranked on caffeine. You guys are in the middle of an intense battle where drow are ascending up this massive tree. A garrison. A wall.
Are you okay?
A fortified location to protect your friends.
I wish I had your energy right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. All right?
This whole side right now, there's nothing.
I'm
going
hoping
on.
it's contagious.
There's nothing
I'm
in our
hoping
heads.
so too.
I need it.
Keep it up.
I look like I had a hangover, but I didn't drink.
You're wearing sunglasses inside. So you just immediately
We
just...
were up till like 3 in the
It's-
morning ghost hunting
it's a
last
hint.
night, so some of us are very
It's
tired.
actually a hint.
All right.
What's the hint?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Now, if you guys remember the last episode's ending, yeah, you guys are being attacked by drow. You guys had basically created a little barricade within this infirmary. You are trying to protect your friends from certain annihilation at the hands, or I should say, at the devious blades of the drow incursion. Now, not to make things, well, intense or anything, but that does sort of mean we are currently in the middle of a battle.
Weren't we trying to?
Do we need the TV?
No, because I didn't have enough time to make a map.
Weren't we trying to hold up in this room? So one of the somebody was making the mess, right?
That's what, yep, that is what I just described.
Really?
What did you describe?
You guys have created a barrier.
Wrong. That's
Holding
wrong.
the
I
line.
fucking remember
In
that.
fact, how about instead of this, how about I actually play the song Hold the Line?
All right. My favorite.
What if it doesn't fit the vibe?
I don't know. I haven't heard listened to this in a while, so we'll listen.
Gives a few
I
seconds.
feel like this is more like cinematic. Yeah, this is. I don't feel like it's intense.
This
There's
is
there's
like
something on the line right
random
now,
character
you know,
coming in
first
who's
hold.
badass, and he's like, "Get ready to hold the line. It's Skyward. He's come to save us."
Did you say Skyward? What the fuck is Skyward?
I think he meant Squidward.
Is that what you're hoping? If you're hoping Squidward shows up to save you, you are
Hey, I-
fucking out of luck.
I want handsome. Everybody just did squilly.
Our very own Tech J does an amazing Squidward, we found out.
He does. He does.
He is Squidward.
All right,
He's
I
nice
do
too.
agree
Show
with
up
you.
for Scream
That was a little
Kings
bit.
to watch him be Squidward.
Not this Thursday, but next
If
Thursday.
we get 10 more subscribers by not this coming Thursday, but next Thursday, we'll have him dress up as Squidward
It'd
for
be-
Scream Kings.
Yeah.
Squidward.
And we promise we'll
talk
get-
like Squidward
Just for 10
the entire
subscribers.
stream.
Oh my god, we should just Squidward, Patrick, and SpongeBob.
I guess I would be Patrick.
No.
That would actually make sense.
No, because I want to wear the stockings, like in the movie.
Yeah, maybe Chad wants to be Patrick. What the fuck, dude?
Do you want to be the
Yes.
Patrick Star?
I want to be.
I'm Dirty Dan.
No, this is Patrick. I love you.
I do not think I could bring the SpongeBob energy at all.
Give us your SpongeBob.
Yeah, let me hear it. Why? You're role playing. Come on.
Come on, Tom Kenny.
This is how we're warming up for the night.
This is how you get into Fallen by
This
doing
is
SpongeBob's voice.
This is how you get into like.
Thank you.
That's actually good.
Thank you.
Guys, please leave
See, I can't even do
encouraging
it. It
comments
sounds like
for
a
Justin
goat.
in the comments below. Okay.
Wait. Do Sandy.
Oh god.
Dude,
Then
who?
we'll be good to go.
Sandy. It's just Texan, right? It's a Texas accent.
I'm Sandy Cheeks.
There you go. That's not bad.
I'm from Texas.
A little high.
Tell me how much Texas sucks, SpongeBob.
It's so hot.
That's the one thing about Texas.
Why do we record this?
What is going on?
I don't know. I'm trying.
The one thing that you could choose.
I'm trying to
about
get
Texas.
to. I'm trying to get to the encounter. Okay.
No, we need to talk about this.
You know what? Our energy just came in. Thanks to the jokes.
Okay.
See, I gotta get
Thanks to
everybody
SpongeBob.
livened up. You're welcome. Stream.
We're gonna.
This is actually what they paid me for.
Here we go. So, there is currently 1, 2, 3, 4.
Run a good stream, big chat.
Only.
That was a tight ship.
Can I get a perception check from everybody, please?
I see.
Why do I have the world's smallest pencil? Who's using this thing?
I was on your side.
Well, I'm not using it. How dare you?
I had a natural 20, but it's 31.
Crazy.
Oh, is this you're doing?
Could have been.
My-
Oh.
Good thing there
Why
was
are we
nothing
at
there.
this table
Ever since
comparing
I-
pencil sizes?
Ever since I mean, this is pretty average, I think. It's like, some would say that is above average.
He just pulls
just like
All that means, Quentin, is that you don't use it enough.
That's true. I
The
probably should.
shorter the pencil, the more action it gets.
Wait, what were we rolling?
Perception. Ever since I dropped Bard, my perception has gone to shit.
13.
I don't
Yeah,
see
that
it.
happens when you lose your skills.
I know.
Your skill dump
I know.
class. Alright, guys, we apologize. This is too much shenanigans.
If they're watching right now, they've been here a while and they know what to expect. So
I can only assume that there is probably a few times where people have just sort of randomly been browsing on YouTube and like, hey, look, a D&D stream, and they click on it and they watch. They come into that. They come into people comparing pencil sizes, and they're like, okay, back.
choice.
Or they bookmark it.
No, I don't think so.
Or they like and subscribe and...
Hit that.
Oh, look at that transition!
Yeah, if we get to 10 subscribers before next Scream
We get
Kings,
to 10 subscribers!
John dresses up as Squidward.
That's you guys realize that we get like 3 to 7 subscribers a day, right?
Yeah, but that's not 10. If we get to 10 in 2 weeks, that's all it
We
takes.
will easily hit that.
Well, you're the ones who have to watch.
I don't think he's getting the joke.
Okay. So, Julian, you with your perception are able to tell, why did the combat music stop?
Oh, so I got 4.
Oh, Admiral's so good, I took us out of combat.
Okay. Yeah. You stare into the Drow's eyes, and you can see the past trauma he experienced in his childhood. You're able to diffuse this entire combat. No,
You look pained.
so,
Like, for real, thought you were being serious. Like,
I walk out and give
God.
him a hug. I'm
This
sorry
whole
about what
episode's
you've
been
been through.
out.
I feel so sorry for my enemy.
He really am empath.
Turn off the
Wolf
cameras.
has been unkind to you.
so
Yeah, I want to see how this plays out. Go with it.
you were able to see that there
I
is.
feel like you're sad.
It looked as though there was about 6 enemies that were currently getting ready to breach into the infirmary. However, after Barry's little spell activated, combined with Jezebel's ball bearings, one was launched very far away from the tree and is probably still currently plummeting to their death, leaving about 5 other individuals. At this point, combat has officially started, so we will need initiative rolls.
Unnatural 20.
Now, you're the only one that knows the exact number of enemies. Everyone else seems to just more or less be in the sense of the heat of the battle. How would you say you had?
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. For me as well.
We go off on Dex at that point, right?
Okay. It's actually just going to be random on the D&D Beyond.
Oh.
Because I use the combat.
Sounds like some fucking Batman music. What's happening?
Faulkner?
Batman? 18.
Was it subconscious decision that you made there?
Possibly.
Batboy.
Legic?
10
10.
and a half.
And let me roll for Barry. Fucking 6. Okay. 106? I don't think so.
Yes.
So that's how you prepare your encounters.
Auto
Going off script
roll
again,
for the
guys.
monsters, and let us start. So, Jez, you are up first.
What's closest to me?
So, I want you to kind of envision basically a long rectangular room, but yet remember it is built into a tree, so it sort of wraps and curves with the tree.
So it's not rectangular.
The shape into the tree is, but the outer wall of it is a curve. So, rectangular room, but there's large, like, slots.
Chat, what's that called? What's that shape? I'm picturing straight line.
Like a corkscrew?
A backwards D.
Kind of, yeah, kind of like a
It's
backwards
like a
D.
backwards D.
Yeah.
What is that? In
Honestly, if
math
you guys
terms?
can find any books on
Geometry.
medieval architecture and the, I guess, architectural, phrases, I should probably just get one of those so I can learn it myself, and that way I can describe the exact building.
Well, if you
We don't know those words.
But then the thing is I would say the words, then you guys wouldn't know what I'm talking about,
I'd have to Google it.
and then you guys can Google it while you're sitting here.
Yeah, and then I will take
And
the
if you don't
time.
Google it, then it's on you.
We'll just go with it. We'll pretend like we know what you're talking about.
Yep, perfect, thanks.
Cool. Yeah, no problem, man.
I feel like that's the consistency of most of the games. So,
It took us almost 100 episodes to get to that realization.
I pretty much realized it the moment we had the fountain in the water situation. So
I think that was Carl's doing.
yeah. Jez, what would you like to do?
I asked who's closest to me, but then we went into the shape of the room.
Okay, so you can see that the entrance into the infirmary is kind of being bottlenecked at the moment. One individual just got launched off the platform, is now flying off of the tree down below. There's currently 3 of them that looks like they're getting ready to come in through that bottleneck. And then on the outside, that curved portion of the wall, there's another, you can see another 2 getting ready to come in.
I'm just gonna blast one of them.
The one, which door?
Oops. I don't care, you pick.
How many?
I
How many
didn't
does
roll-
she see?
I didn't roll very well, so this is probably not gonna work anyway. Oops. So, 13 to hit.
That is a miss.
Alright, that's my turn. Wait, no, I have one. I have 2 more. I'll try to do 1 more time. That's not much better. 19.
That is a hit.
Okay.
I see the enemy, but I have to wait my turn. So I can only stare at them like this.
Now, this is all happening simultaneously. You
12
guys are just doing it at the
damage.
same time. Or different
This, for
phases.
that first one. So, second one, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
7 damage. So
7.
19 damage altogether. That's my turn.
Okay, you watch as the first Eldritch Blast misses as it slams into the wall towards the front entrance. The next, did you fire 2 or 3?
2. The first one missed.
Okay, the second one then fires off, and as it makes direct contact, you watch as the spell boom explodes over the chest armor of the drow as it makes its way in. It blows a good chunk of what appears to be some sort of hardened black or chitin-like armor. It still presses the advance and is pushing its way into the room, which is currently being held by Fulner, which I believe is standing right by the entrance of the room. Which would then bring us to Julian.
So at this point, I'm going to yell. There's 5 of them, and I'm going to look out of the door. How far back is the last one?
They're like
Right there.
they're butt to butt, like
Okay.
they are stacked on each other.
So I'm going to.
Hobby,
What do you do?
I said butt to butt, and he
Oh.
immediately.
What are you picturing right now? I think we all know what you're picturing. You nasty.
They have spears?
At that point, I'm going to go to turn out and astral jump behind the very last one and sneak attack that particular person.
Okay.
And at that point, I get advantage on that.
Okay.
And I'm attacking with my the weapon that I eventually chose because I didn't get any items. The Frost brand rapier.
Okay.
Holy shit! That is a 28 to hit.
That's a hit.
So I'm gonna roll 1d8 plus 4, so 7, and then I gotta roll this sneak attack. 7, 48, 46.
Damage.
Yeah. Actually, I gotta roll one more d6 for the frostband. 51. 51 points of damage.
So, with a blink of magical power, you watch as Julian bamps through the group and appears on the other side, and with a single slash of the rapier, you watch as he severs the spinal cord of a drow soldier with a single slash of the rapier. His weapon seems to almost arc across the air, and as he does, the blade actually drops this string of blood that freezes on the rapier blade as it hits the ground, only to hear the subtle scatter of frozen blood as it hits the walkway. One of them drops dead. Very nice. Perfect. Is that your turn? You got another action. Because that's just a sneak attack, right? You have multiple attacks?
I do, because that astral jump is only counted as a movement action, so I could technically attack again.
Is it a movement?
Yeah, it says you may teleport up to 30 feet once per turn as a movement action.
Does it say you make an attack?
Upon coming out of the teleport, you have advantage on a single attack for the duration of your
Okay,
turn.
so the attack is the action.
Yeah,
So,
so-
that would have been the action.
And then I have, sorry, I got a feat. I have the two sword technique, dual wielder, I believe. I have a thing that allows me to use one attack as a bonus action.
So your offhand bonus action to another one. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and do that. Roll the hit.
So that's definitely gonna be a miss. That's only 11.
11?
Yeah.
11 is a miss. As the first drow falls in battle, his comrades then turn. So there's 3 at the door. One just took the blast. The other one fell to Julian's blade. And the second one, the one that was sandwiched in between the 3, realizes the ambush has basically been engaged, is now turning and is facing Julian at this time.
Oh, I'm sorry. It didn't pull up until I actually looked at the thing. It's just so you're aware, I have 2 swords technique. When dual wielding, you may make a second attack with your offhand weapon as a part of your attack action instead of a bonus action.
Right, but it still would have been the same.
Yeah. Well, I just so you know.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking of, but it didn't pull up until I actually looked at the feat.
So, does it say you can split that amongst targets, or is it?
It doesn't specify. I literally what I just read was what it says.
I think that's basically to attack the same person.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be like you couldn't use it to attack one person and attack another.
Okay.
Could be cool though.
Yeah.
You could, however, use multiple attack or the
Yeah. Since he's a rogue, he doesn't have multi-attack. At least in my character.
rogues get
doesn't.
more than one attack eventually.
Eventually.
Not at 15. I don't have that. And I'm straight. This character is a straight rogue.
I know at 17 you get something.
Oh, they
Another
get.
sneak attack I think you could do at 17.
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Okay, so that is going to bring us to the one that got blasted by Jezebel.
Then she started blasting.
Blast, blast.
As they take that blast from you, Jez, you see that they look towards you. They immediately call out. You can hear an Elvish or some sort of, not Elvish, but you hear a unfamiliar language ring out throughout the room as it screams to its allies. It's making direct eye contact with Jez as it says it. It seems to be targeting Jez. And you watch it bring its hand up, and you can see a very familiar type of magic and fire seem to bellow in its fist as it fires an eldritch blast beam towards you.
I want to cast counterspells reaction. Can I?
I don't know if you can counterspell. Oh, yeah, wait, it's a spell, isn't it? Eldritch blast?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can counterspell it.
Because it's a cantrip. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, all you have to do is first level.
Yep.
Okay.
So, you watch as it brings up its hand and fires that beam. Jez brings up her counter spell, and the entire eldritch beam gets absorbed as it fires through, completely dissipating. And with that, they're going to use their movement action. They're going to step forward, and they're going to try to slash past Falner and make an attack with their offhand weapon. Alright, there's gonna be a miss. I already know. So, they move in, and as they go to strike against Falner, Falner brings up his weapon and easily is able to block the Drow's advance, which then brings us to Falner's turn.
I slash at him
Okay.
with Giant's Throat. That is a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
The first one is 17 damage. Second hit This one is 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
Second one was 16 damage. So 17 and 16 damage. And then bonus action, everything. Things alright. I think that will be my turn.
Very well. So, his phone there blocks the attack from the drow. I'm assuming it's the one right in front of you, right?
Yeah, don't attack me.
You watch as he brings his weapon across, strikes 2 times against this drow, each one making contact with its body. The weight of the weapon makes a traumatic thud and loud resonating twang off the armor. So that is going to bring us to the left archway. Actually, no, this would be the one that is currently fighting Julian. So it is going to bring up its scimitar and strike at you a number of times. That is a natural 1. So, second one. Second one is going to be an 18 to hit.
I'll let that one hit.
Okay.
You just pulled and I'll allow it.
And the 13 is a miss. So... 6, 8, so it'll be, what's that? 17 plus 4, so it'll be 19 points of damage. As it goes to attack you, it brings its scimitar up, and one strike moves towards you, and you said you allowed it to hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what happens. As it misses its first strike, it almost stumbles forward, catches you off guard, it's stumbling. It then launches forward with a piercing strike towards you. You take a step back, and if you would have went any further back, you would have fell right off the cliff. So you decide to walk in, guide the blade towards you, and just strike onto your shoulder as it makes its third attack, which you then were able to avoid.
You avoidy McVoidance.
Legic, you were up.
I didn't want to use my reaction for that.
I'm gonna go towards the doorway. Is there an enemy that's in the doorway, or are they still like down further?
So there's the entrance, and then there's like the left curved wall. They're all bottlenecked over at the entrance. No one is stopping the curved wall, and they are going to eventually make their way in through there. No one's guarding it.
Then go through the curved wall.
Okay. So you make your way to the left portion of the room, up against the curved wall, and there is enemies there. You can see 2 of them at least.
I'll try to attack the first one, the closest.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That is a 30.
It's a hit.
15.
Okay. 15 damage.
Wait. 21. I keep forgetting to add that plus as I go. Second attack.
Did I just re-roll it? Yeah, that's kind
Alright. That's a 15.
of. It was cocked on a 20 and a 2.
Yeah.
15 hits.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
Eesh. 7.
7, okay.
Next. 16.
16 to hit. That hits.
And 11.
11.
Those are my 3 attacks.
Okay. So as you bring your halberd up, it's not a very open room. It's not very wide and large. So you basically were holding them back, striking at them through the tunnel, able to get a few good cuts and rakes across the enemy soldiers as they try to make their way in. However, they push past your weapon and break their way into the room. The two of them push in, and the one that you just strike with your rapier makes his way towards you, and you watch as their weapon begins to emit some sort of electricity that crackles across the blade as it goes to strike against you. That is going to be pretty low. Let's see here.
Can I use attack of opportunity?
No, it didn't exit your but
It has to enter my reach.
to enter your reach. You already put them in your reach when you went up to attack them.
I did.
So that would be 13. It's a 19 to hit.
I think that's a hit. Yes.
Okay. Second attack. Natural 1. Wow. Great.
Could you roll like this more often, man?
Dude, this is not a good night for my rolls. I just lost a die.
It's almost like someone microwaves dice over the weekend. Weird.
Hit the goat.
There we go.
I'm gonna use repost or repost. I don't know how to say this. R-I-P-O-S-T.
Or poise.
Poise.
Is that how you say it?
Spell it.
R-I-P-O-S-T-E.
Yeah, repoise.
Repoist.
Or unless it's reposit.
I don't know.
It's
R-I
I've heard
post
people
E.
pronounce it both ways.
Reprostate?
That's definitely incorrect.
That sounds good to me.
It allows me to attack the enemy if they miss.
Okay.
That is a 29.
That's a hit.
Riposte.
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 That's right. 16.
16 damage.
Thanks, Google.
Thanks, Google.
Okay. So,
I really wish that some of the stuff got added automatically to your AC.
Your what?
Some of these things, like
Yeah, some things I have to add.
like
So
dual or into a sword.
so that'll be 14 points of damage to you, Legic.
How much?
14 points. Well, as the weapon slices towards you and cuts into the side of your armor, you're able to bring your halberd around and catch them with the back pommel of your weapon. And you actually strike them across the face. They're still standing, still in the fight. But brings us to the next turn. Okay. Hit. So as you're fighting and making your engagement with that drow, the other one that entered in through the left goes charging in. It looks like it's making its way towards one of the druids. It jumps in the air with this weapon brandishing high. You see Barry from across the room bring his hand up with a somatic gesture, and a bolt of lightning fires from his hand, and you watch it strikes against that drow and sends them flying back as they hit the wall and land onto their feet. But they are still up. That is going to be Barry's turn, bringing us to that particular drow's turn. It is going to move in towards Barry.
That's better. It's turning to get a headache.
One is a hit.
Maybe.
Let's see. 6, 5. So that would be 20. Oof. As Barry strikes it with a lightning bolt, you see the drow make its way up, and as it makes its way towards Barry, you notice that it brings its scimitar up and goes and strikes across Barry, cleaving into his midsection. You can see it cut through his robes, but it does not look vital. And the last one is a dead one, so brings us back to the top. Jez, you're up.
Oh.
Eldritch Blast, I'm assuming.
Is that the sound?
Oh.
If we have an intro where she does an Eldritch Blast, that's what it's gonna do.
21.
That's a hit.
She does both hands. A really big thing.
8.
8 damage. Are you adding your charisma modifier to it?
Yeah, that's part of it, I think. The +4.
Because you have an agonizing blast, I think.
Yeah, the +4 is what that is.
Okay.
24.
That's also another hit.
10 damage.
So that's
22 for the last one. 14 damage.
okay. And I'm assuming you're shooting the same one you did from the last round?
Yes.
All right. So, Balder, as you're striking the one in front of you, you watch as 3 more Eldritch Blasts fire over your shoulder directly into the body of the drow and effectively turn it to Swiss cheese as 3 rounds just strike through its body, and you watch as it falls back and hits the ground dead.
Oh, nice shot.
Julian, you are up.
So that one is still on me, correct?
Yes.
Like, I really wish you wouldn't have hit me, and I'm gonna astral jump behind him again.
Okay.
Or not again. I didn't astral jump behind this particular hand, but I'm going to try to stab him with my other sword, the flame tongue short sword.
Okay.
With the pointy end.
With the pointy.
That might actually not hit. 14.
14 misses.
Misses.
Yep.
Okay. So, you're right. As the 2-weapon fighting, I could use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee
Correct.
weapon. That's what you were talking about. And
Yep.
I've never played a character like this, so I didn't know that.
2-weapon fighting is really fun.
Yeah. So I'm going to basically.
Bonus action attacking him.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's like,
Oh, that one's missed too. They're both misses.
All right. As you astral project, this drow saw you do it the first time, so as soon as you disappear, it instinctually begins to turn and guard at the same time. You bam back into the material plane with your strike, only to meet cold drow steel clashing against yours. As it crashes against your blade, you go to make your second strike, only for it to turn and guard the other strike at the same time. Which
cold steel.
brings us to Fulner.
Alright, so the one that just got turned into Swiss cheese, he's dead.
Right.
Alright, so who do I see now in front of me?
One is attacking Barry, one is attacking Julian, and one is attacking Logic. Barry is the one who looks like he just took a strike to his
Well,
midsection.
I'll go help Barry.
Okay.
I'll actually take out Storm Ruler from Giant's Throat and attack. That is 19 to hit.
That's it.
Sorry, there's lots of math here.
Take your time.
That is 30 damage.
We don't like math at this table.
30 damage, you said?
Yeah. I'm gonna attack again.
Well,
What?
Did you say that like he?
I don't know why I said it like that.
I'm not sure either.
What?
Okay.
Let's try and do something. It didn't work out.
That was enough to drop the one that was attacking Barry, because it already had taken a lightning bolt.
Oh, roll.
So, as you run up from the rear guard of the individual without them knowing that you were there, you're able to bring your weapon up and strike down on top of them and slice through their body. You cleave them in a diagonal line. They drop down dead.
Alright. I look around, do I see another?
There's the one attacking Legic.
I'll go help Legic.
Oh god.
Okay.
Don't hit Logic.
Stand still, Legic. Don't move.
It's good, right?
No, it's good. It's definitely gonna hit. 15, 14.
Wait, is it 15 or 14?
15 plus 14.
Okay.
Let's see. This one's going to be 32.
32 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's me turn.
Okay. Well, Legic.
What'd you attack him with?
Storm Ruler.
As he attacked, I imagine he already went down, so then I'm just gonna follow up right above him.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh, thanks.
What I'm saying is, Fulner runs across the room to strike down the one targeting Barry, only to then turn and make his way over towards you. This individual that is locked onto you in battle doesn't see Fulner approach, and Fulner just comes and strikes down with such force he cleaves the leg off this individual as they hit the ground, screaming, blood spurting from their open wound now. They are still alive, though. The one fighting you is going to attack twice. One is definitely a miss. The other one is 17 plus 6.
I'm going to use Defensive Duelist to add 5, and that's going to be a miss.
Okay.
What's it called?
Defensive Duelist.
Oh, I
So
said
that
defensive
puts you over
duels. I was
23
like,
then? Okay.
Does that
Defensive
mean
duels? It's just like,
using your balls or something?
So, as it goes to strike, the first one completely misses. The next time, it actually does this a very intricate reverse grip. It goes to strike, and then it actually drops at the blade with its left hand and catches it with its right hand. It goes to strike against you. You bring both of your weapons up and kind of T-cross, and catch the blade and push it away from your face. That is going to be its turn, which then would bring us to Legic's turn. Legic, you just see a screaming drow bleeding out in front of you. And then there is... well, you actually can't see Julian's fight where
That's
you're at.
John.
Yeah, Tech J's over there.
Julian's fighting Tech J.
Julian is fighting Tech J.
Get
I'm going to.
I'm just gonna impale
Quick,
him in
before he
his
turns into an airplane, takes
head.
off.
End his misery.
Okay, go ahead and just give me an execution roll.
Dude, if you got a natural
Do
one.
I get any pluses on them?
No, so an
13.
execution roll is a homebrew thing of mine. It's like a modified coup de grace. Basically, if you have a helpless individual, like who cannot defend themselves or really fight back, I let you roll a 20. If you roll a natural 1, then I give them like a miracle roll. If you roll anything else, you just kill them.
That was close.
I was rolling for a while.
Yeah, it was like dun, dun, dun.
What'd you roll?
13. I'm cool.
Okay, you're good.
If I do
So,
that,
you
I
bring your-
high-five him.
You bring your
Thanks.
halberd up and you just skewer through the head. And pull your head out, or pull the
Pull your head back, please.
pull the head of your halberd out.
In front of everybody, man.
Oh! Good timing, Pona.
It's like a small Ross moment.
Can I head in the other direction?
R.I.P.
They never
I mean, he's not dead.
R.I.P.
They never
his memory. Why does that have to
suspect
come up on my...
That sounds about right. There's some memes that could be made out of that.
Are there any more enemies in this area?
It's his birthday day. I'm so fucking weird.
Just the one. You can hear weapons clashing against Julian.
I'd like to go towards the sound. And that would be my turn, because I can't attack.
Okay. So that is going to bring us to dead enemy. Dead enemy.
Dead enemy.
Barry. Okay.
Very.
Yeah, I'm Barry. You're a wizard, Barry.
You're a lizard,
Never
Barry.
gets old.
All
You're
right.
a wizard.
He really is a wizard, Barry.
That episode was funny.
Barry looks towards you and he casts Haste onto Julian. So you, Julian, you feel a magical Dwemer kind of surge over your body, and you see Julian's body start to basically move, like vibrate. So-
Gyrate even?
Not gyrate, just kind of like vibrate. So you have Haste now currently. Jez,
Yes.
your turn.
But she's gonna go boom again.
That's what I was waiting for.
Who's left?
Just the one fighting Julian?
Is he on him?
Yep, and
Then
Julian.
I'm not gonna poo.
Yeah, Julian is also between you and the enemy, so
Let's see. Spell slots are very precious to me here.
you are a warlock, yes.
I don't feel like I should use another one.
Hold action.
I am a warlock, that is right. DM, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'll just hold. You just give me.
Alright, Julian
Alright, so what is haste exactly?
gives you another action.
Oh, it gives me another action. So I'm gonna go ahead and using the momentum of that defensive duelist attack, I'm going to go ahead and use 2-weapon fighting, and I'm going to use both my swords and kind of go for a piercing.
Okay.
And if I do hit, at least with the flame one, I'm going to use my bonus action to activate it. So it's going to be ice and fire.
Okay.
If I do hit. Do I have to roll 1d20 or 2 for this?
Does it say, specify, does it say it makes it a single attack?
Let me get back to it. You gain a +1 bonus to AC while you're... when dual-wielding, you may make a second attack with your offhand weapon as part of your attack action instead of a bonus action.
Yeah, so
Nice.
as part of it, and then you basically, you don't use the bonus action. So
It's
you're...
so confusing to me.
Yeah.
No, it just basically means that when you are attacking, you get to make a secondary attack with your offhand weapon against the same target. But it's the same attack.
I see.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't use
so
up your bonus at
it
all,
doesn't
so
use
you
up
can
your
just
action
attack
to
right
do
after.
that.
normally it would take up a bonus action to do that because you don't. Anyone can 2-weapon fight,
Yeah.
but you would bonus action to do that.
Yeah, this was a feat I took that was on
So
the
you could
list.
just go like boom, boom.
And then he can bonus action
boom.
attack again. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. He did.
And he's
So-
also got haste, so he's got another action.
Yeah, so...
He can technically attack
Does
1,
this-
2, 3, 4, 5 times.
So does the haste give me advantage on attacks, or...
No.
Okay,
I don't,
just-
well,
actually-
actually, no. Actually, I think it does.
Do you
Hold
just take the action again? Is that how that works? Because you could just do exactly what you just did.
Yeah, and I'm going to
Yeah.
activate my code as well, which gives me a D10 of necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage. I'm gonna show you what I'm really made of. Scary face.
Let me just check real quick.
Wow, give Julian some meat and his equipment back. He's a badass.
I try to make a character that I could just go all out with while I was not playing Lavender.
Fuck yeah, have some fun.
Yeah, do something. I've never played a rogue before, and I want to do something a bit
Kill
different.
everything. Don't care about anything. Life. Who cares?
Complete opposite of lava.
Well, that's not necessarily his viewpoint. He's killing these things because they are attacking him directly. He's not motivated.
Can't say that wouldn't be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. It gives you advantage on dexterity saving throws, and it gains an action. Okay, so no.
Okay.
You don't get advantage on the attack.
So are we rolling 1d20 for the 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
is a 27. And
That's it.
both the DCs are the same. They're both +9 for the weapons.
That's a hit.
So I'm going to go ahead. Do I roll the D6 and the D8?
Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm doing this right. I'm adding that D10.
Just gotta go for it. Doing it right, doing it wrong.
Send him in.
Just
12.
send it,
Just
bro.
hit send, dude.
18.
18 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
What about your weapons?
I rolled that just now. Yeah.
Did you do coat damage?
Huh?
Did you do coat damage?
Yes, it's a D10 of
Necrotic.
necrotic. So it's like flaming necrotic and then flaming
Flaming
or ice necrotic.
ice necrotic.
So yeah, then I'll go ahead and I'll attack again.
Okay.
That's an unnatural 20, and that'll be for the flame tongue short sword.
Okay.
So it's that is 15 points of damage.
15. Okay.
And then again, Frost Brand, that is a 24 to hit.
Okay.
That is 1d6. 11.
11 points of damage.
Yep.
All right. So you watch as Julian, as you hold your action and you guys make your way towards the noise, the last Drow soldier succumbs to Julian's assault as an onslaught, a flurry of blades just descends down upon this Drow, cutting and slicing away, each one with a extinguish of flame or a burst of ice. You can see the Drow basically gets overwhelmed and falls to the ground dead. And from this point, you guys don't see any more current enemies, but there is still some sort of conflict going on outside in Warden's Pass. But you guys are out of combat.
I want to check on the nurse.
While he's doing that, having done what I've done in the past, I'm going to check the bodies since they're so close together to see if there are any maybe plans or something along those lines.
What do you mean what I've done in the past?
Give me an investigation check.
What does that mean?
That
Grave
is
robber, bro?
no 18.
18.
We should play a grave robber next.
From what you can find on them, you don't see anything that would pertain to that type of information. They appear to be soldiers. They seem to be more or less militant in uniform. None of them here appear to be of any sort of high-ranking member. All of their armor appears to be relatively base infantry type level. So you're suspecting that if there was orders to be given, it would be from higher ranks.
Well, these are all friends of yours.
All these, they're not friends of ours. No.
It was. I didn't mean that serious.
Well, you gotta give us some time to get to know you. We don't know sarcasm or
Oh.
if you're being genuine. Your tone is the same.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
You gotta be more sarcastic. We'll give you another do over. Try again.
These friends of yours.
No, they're not.
That's a little bit better.
They're not friends of ours. I just said that.
Okay, get a dexterity roll from everybody.
We're in the middle of a conversation, a very important one.
You have advantage on yours. Haste is still active on you.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Natural 20.
13.
9.5.
Into shit. That is 19.
29.
Okay.
9.
Yeah. Wait. What did you roll?
Wait, what did you say for?
Dexterity saving throw.
23.
That's with disadvantage.
There's disadvantage?
You're wearing full plate.
22.
Okay. Anyone get below 15? So you two, both of you guys take 1 point of damage
What?
as the entire tree
Explain yourself.
shakes. There appears to be some sort of shift Although you're not sure what's going on, the entire tree at its basin seems to be rocking. You can feel the whole tree jolt, throwing you guys to the ground. Those who have succeeded on the dexterity save were able to manage to keep themselves from taking any damage. You guys just slammed up against a wall or the ground.
Well, they're trying to bring the whole tree down.
Probably, and I'm gonna reach down and help Falmer up.
These people are nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Yeah, people do really crazy things, Falmer. Sounds like you've should be used to it by now.
That's fair. That's a fair.
I'm just saying, maybe we should figure out what
Well,
is happening.
preferably, let's get out of this tree before it falls down.
This is a massive tree. I don't think it's gonna come down anytime soon. I'm gonna go see, is there any, like, opening I can look out to see what's going on?
Yeah, you can walk out onto the balcony and look down. However, if the tree shakes like that again, you might fly off, but,
I'll risk it.
okay.
Yeah, something happened big tonight. I fall off the tree.
That's all right. Lavender will come. Oh,
Give me a perception check, please.
can't fly. Can Julian fly? Yes. All right. Very good.
15.
15. You manage to make your way to the edge or look down, peering over this balcony area down to the ground. And what you can see is apparently where this drow incursion came from. You can see the earth has upturned, and there's a massive hole that must descend deep below the surface. They have what appears to be some sort of massive war machine. 3 of them in particular. They appear to look kind of like trebuchets on steroids, except they have this massive anchor and this huge pulley system. One massive chain is now chained into the trunk of this tree, and you can see the next one fire off this massive chain round. You're able to make your way back into the room before you guys need to make another dexterity save.
7.
16.
26.
14.
Take 4 points of damage, Fulner. As soon as you get up and you see Jezebel come back towards you all, the entire tree shakes again as that massive chain pierces into the trunk of the tree.
I redact my previous statement.
So get out right now.
Yeah.
All right. Do we know the way down?
Walking down.
Walking down.
All right. Well, we can't get lost. That's why we really want. We know the way.
Yeah, you know the way, but there's... if this tree shakes like that while you're on the balcony going down, there is no guarantee that you are staying on it.
It's all right. If the worst were to happen,
Were there, like, how many people are operating one of those things?
Well, from what you could see where you were standing, you could see that there was 3, and there appears to be... We're going to go ahead and go with the number countless. There was many drow down there. The entire ground looks like it is being quickly overtaken.
I'm not asking how many people are there. I'm asking how many people are on one of these machines.
You're too high up
operate it.
to see effectively. You would assume at least 2?
How big is the thing?
How big is the machine or the tree?
Machine.
It's more how high you guys are up. So from where you're at, you're probably equivalent to like a 50-story building looking down at the ground. So it'd be like looking down at the ground like on a 50-story building and looking at a crane and being like, how many people are in there? You can't tell effectively how many people are on it.
I used to be able to cast Featherfall, but I'm afraid I've forgotten how to do that. So don't expect me to save you here if you fall down.
Roll.
Either way, we need to get moving like right now.
Did I make
agree.
it? Did I make it to the nurse yet? I've been waiting for that.
There's no. What do you mean nurse? You mean the druids?
There should be someone there that's making medicine.
Yes, there's druids there that were making the medicine. That's what you guys were holding them off for. You can't talk to them though. You don't. Or are you the one that could talk to them? That's right. Okay. So as you make your way over to them, they've already been administering the remedy to your comrades. Cool. So they appear to be putting some sort of salve on the face of your comrades.
Where are they at?
Right there.
Right there.
So
They're in the same room.
So we need to get them out too, right?
Well, do we all see Legic? Legic, could you ask them if there's any fast way out and down from here?
Sure. Is there any other way that we can exit this place? We need to get out of this tree before it falls.
She looks towards you and goes, "We can make our way through the center. There is a quick access down, but you need to know the magic of this tree. I can send you down one at a time."
Alright. Well, she maybe injured first. Julian, you go last.
He needs to relay that information. You
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, you know how to speak? Because they're speaking
Elvish.
Elvish.
Yes.
Oh, you see, I could read Legic's mind, and I heard what he was thinking when they were.
Oh, you heard what he's thinking in Elvish.
There's a shortcut in the middle. They have to use their magic though, so she can help us. She said we can only go one at a time.
Is there any way that we can help?
So Julian, you go last.
Look,
I feel like I've heard that.
you go down. I should be able to get off of you fast.
You hear the sound of grumbled sounds of like a groggy discomfort as your allies appear to be awakening from this coma that they were set in. As they wake up, they seem to be confused. They're looking around. They are obviously disoriented and lost.
Besides Rakios, was Saul there?
Yes,
Okay.
Saul, Rahios, Melanie, and Hakan.
Okay. I'm gonna try to greet them. Oh, they're all in the exact same area, right?
Yep.
Hey guys.
They look towards you in a curious and
Don't think too
obviously
much.
concerned.
Shit's happening.
We don't got a lot of time. We need to get moving.
Wakey, wakey, the tree's falling down.
Icky.
Yes, we're here in a tree. I'll introduce myself later. We need to get going. Like right now, can I look over to see if they're about to strike the tree again?
Give me a perception check.
I'll start helping people up.
I'm gonna help Melanie up and then try to get Rahios up.
26.
Okay. You're able to gaze down and look. It looks like they're getting ready to fire the third war machine. However, you can see that there is currently another war machine currently coming up out of the ground from the incursion site.
Yeah, we need to get going now. They're about to strike with the third one, and there's a fourth one now.
Alright, just start getting people out. I'll go try to pop off a few distractions. I'm going to go to the balcony. I'm going to start just raining down Eldritch Blasts all over the place. It's 120 feet.
I'm gonna feel like
Alright, I'm gonna go grab whoever the first person is next to me.
Okay.
Specifically hitting the machines.
Sure.
Yes.
So could you go ahead and just give me... How many spell slots you got?
Shit.
This is a cantrip.
Oh, that's right. You can cast this all
I
day
can
long.
do as much as I want, baby.
Can you go ahead and just give me... with 5 rolls.
Can I notice that
That's
she's about to do
one.
this?
What?
Can I
25.
notice that she's about to do this before she does it?
I mean, she just said she was going to do that.
I just told you.
Oh
that.
yeah. Skill's gonna be like, Jez, wait. You want a better view of this?
What does that mean?
Come with me. And I'm gonna run towards her.
Are you, I'm coming with you, or you're coming with me?
Get on my back!
What? We don't have time for this. What are you doing?
I'm gonna pull up my what was it, my griffin? So she can ride on
That's
it.
your armor.
Yeah.
So you're going to summon it?
Summon it so she can, because I can't attack while I'm flying, but she can.
Right.
Oh, we're going aerial with this. All right.
That will definitely change things. That drastically changes things.
I can't do anything. I can only fly. I can't attack. If I attack, Griffin's gone.
Oh, man. Okay.
You're
Shit.
getting a lot of dice ready, guys.
I don't like this.
It was your choice.
Okay.
It's a good day to die, Logic.
We just fall. I could have sworn it worked last time.
So, this
Giant
griffin,
javelins go
this
right through us.
spectral griffin, summons. It's semi-translucent. So as you look towards it, it looks solid, but as you get real close, you can faintly see right through it. As Legend gets up on it, I'm assuming you're going to mount the griffin as well. And you descend, or you jump off. And as you jump off, and you basically get ready to start firing down Eldritch Blast, go ahead and give me your rolls.
25 for the first one.
Okay.
Could I
To
use?
hit, yeah.
Just give me what you roll to hit.
Damage?
Don't
Which roll?
don't do damage yet.
So,
Just to
so
hit.
to hit. Okay,
Just to
that's
hit.
what I was asking. So 25 for the first one, natural 1 for the second one, so 10. 17 for the third one. Should probably stop limp wristing this. 17 again.
I don't know. It seems to be working.
Fourth one, 17.
I'll let you do
26 for the fourth one.
Damn.
Okay.
Flip up when it hits.
Yeah, why are you liking 7 so much tonight? 16 for the last one.
16.
Just
Okay. Rolls from you guys. How are you helping the people? How are you helping people get to the center of the tree?
Just assume that we would throw them over our shoulders and
Strength checks.
Oh God, can you imagine trying to do that to Rakios?
Thank God I'm not doing this. I have a negative strength.
Oh, they're not picking Rahios up. He's like 700 pounds.
17.
Shit, Saul should be heavy too, I would
Yeah,
imagine.
Saul is heavy. Hakan is heavy. They're all three heavy
Except for
motherfuckers.
Melanie.
The only one that's light is Melanie.
Hey,
She's
you
4
might be able
foot
to pick
9.
somebody up.
Athletics or strength?
No, strength check.
You might be able to pick up somebody.
Melanie's the same height as you.
Yep, same height as me.
Damn, dude.
You guys didn't know this? I'm not even sitting down right now. I'm standing.
We're going off script again, guys.
Oh my God.
18.
18?
17.
Okay. Wow.
And as I'm trying to lift someone, whoever I'm grabbing up you go. Come on, we need to get moving, like right now.
It's Raus.
You see, as they're starting to get up, Hakan goes, looks toward Folder, what's happening?
Not a lot of time to talk, but this tree is under attack and we gotta get out now. It's gonna come down soon.
Thank you, whoever you are.
Name's Julian, nice to meet you, but we gotta get going. We'll do this whole thing later.
All right. You just notice that Barry's helping Melanie as that's going on, and you are also helping Rahios. Or no, you're flying, duh. Yeah, that's right. You are definitely flying. I'm gonna need you to give me a check.
I need you to let's just have our way.
Can you give me 3? Can you give me 3 dexterity saves? You guys don't know what's down there.
I know, you won't tell us.
You're about to find out.
Wow.
19, 20, 19. Or 19, 20, 18.
19,
17,
20, and 18.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta make a few rolls here.
I could never.
So yeah, that was lucky.
I would roll
I could
5.
never get higher than that.
7, 8. Okay. One more D100 roll.
Should be more of a flapping motion. There you go.
As soon as you take off, that third chain fires off, striking into the tree. The entire basin of the tree shakes again. You guys rock and move as you make your way towards the center of the tree. As you guys are going in, it's kind of like tunneled out corridors. Everything's made out of like carved wood on the inside, lit by like not translucent, but luminescent like fungus and plant life.
That's cool.
As you get towards the center, there appears to be like a well, like a spring well. You can see that there's like a garden, and there appears to be some sort of artificial light that sort of dances within the center of this chamber. As you make your way there, each person that enters into the well You watch as the druids basically cast the spell, and that person then begins to kind of dematerialize and teleport down to the bottom of the tree. However, as you two take off and soar after that third chain strikes, Jez begins to rain down eldritch blasts towards the ground. You get within just 120 feet so that the blast can actually hit, because where she was standing, it was definitely too high. But with you on the griffin, you can now blast down and effectively hit. You targeting the war machines, your first one begins to hit the machines, and it does appear to look like it does some sort of damage. They are made out of like natural material, so your blasts do seem to be affecting it. However, the moment your blasts begin to rain down, your first one almost completely blows off one of the wheels of a war machine. Its body basically sinks down into the dirt, and the chain begins to tighten and fall, or the chain begins to get taut. As this happens, you can hear a cry as wardens down there are currently in combat with the drow. Your second shot fires off, and you can see wardens like cheering and celebrating as it looks like you guys are making your way in for an aerial bombardment. Jez accidentally lets off a few just wildly and just blasts a few warden at the same time. You had a natural one.
Oh, I got one natural one.
Yes. But
Way to abuse it.
as soon as
See what kind of DM you are.
Wait, the wardens, good guys?
yeah.
So they're just like, yeah! Oops.
As soon as that happens, Jez seems to focus and put her attention back on towards the war machines, firing off more blasts before the drow take notice and quickly assemble a large group. You guys can see them beginning to form an assembly, a formation, and you watch as
Oh boy.
you hear the sound of, and you just see this black cloud moving towards you at a very exorbitantly fast speed. You realize they're arrows. You begin to do evasive maneuvers, trying to avoid these arrows. The griffin does not have a material form. Thankfully, it sort of disguises the actual target. The griffin just barely gets you out of the way of these volleys of arrows. As the arrows pass through the spectral form of the griffin, they manage to miss you the first time.
Ledger, can you come around from behind them? I have a little surprise.
You said the first time.
Yes. As Jez says that, and you spin back around, you make your way in, and you watch as another volley fires off. This one is going to hit. So, because you rolled 19, 20, and 18. So I gotta roll one more time. Wow. Okay. Perfect.
That's even better than bad. Perfect for me. Perfect for you.
10, 7,
For the game.
Perfect for him.
20, 26.
Just how
All right,
random.
Legic, take 27 points of damage.
And I redirected with magic I don't have.
So, as this second volley fires off, multiple arrows make contact with you into your armor. You can feel the griffin sort of wane as it almost dematerializes.
Like, it needs my concentration to be up, right?
Yes, so I'm going to need a concentration check.
Which is a will save, I believe.
It's a will save. Correct. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Or yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking.
Yep.
7.
All right.
Jezebel. Might want to look for a branch to grab.
I'm ready for it to end.
Use your daggers.
Just send me down.
Use your daggers and just stab into the tree.
So, as you take the arrows, the griffin dematerializes just for a split second before you regain your concentration, and you manage to summon it back. You know another hit like that, and you are losing this. However, you do make your way into position of where Jez wanted to take you. What was your plan?
So we're behind them?
Yeah.
How far are we above them?
120 feet.
This might be the last one.
Alright, I'm gonna pop off 3 more behind them. $26 for the first one.
Okay.
21 for the second one. 24 for the last one.
Impressive. And 3 more dexterity checks for you, Legic.
Okay, I got a 10, 11, and a 19.
Okay. So, as you pop off 3 more Eldritch Blasts down towards them, you fire down, striking into multiple groups of the drow formation. You manage to break up their firing line just enough to avoid another volley of arrows. However, as you circle back around and get ready to unleash more Eldritch Blasts down towards them, you watch as the line seems to break apart down on the ground. And you see your Eldritch Blast come down, and as before they strike, you watch as the individual with that red jacket makes their way forward and begins to just counterspell the Eldritch Blast as they go to make contact. You watch as they begin to almost misty step towards you. And with fast and almost blinding-like speed, before you know it, Aganon.
Getting his boots back.
Come for him, Jason.
My boots.
Makes his
A
way
lot of
towards
work
you.
for his boots.
So, as you are flying, you watch as Aganon basically misty steps right up towards you. Hello. And he begins to fall backwards. And as he falls back, he's just going to roll an attack on you. So,
Fuck you.
Little bitch. Little bitch hanging on.
Where are we in conjunction to this right now?
in the center of the tree.
Yeah, we're not near them.
We can't see them or anything.
Not even remotely. Does well, I know this hits. I'm not gonna ask. He hits you. Unless you have an AC, a way of getting AC of 32.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not even gonna. When it comes to Aganon, I'm just gonna assume he's always going to hit me.
That's not entirely true.
What's he gotta get? A 2, a natural 1?
He has to roll a natural one.
Entirely true.
Entirely true.
Well, just say it, Falner. Falner couldn't miss on those drow earlier. He has a plus 14. Their AC was 15.
It's true.
He couldn't miss.
Good thing Lava Day.
Holy crap. All right.
Lava Day never misses.
Never.
So, suffer his choice in
It's a
Waymans.
money back guarantee.
Yeah, it is. I promise.
Write it down.
God. Can't wait to
Right
see
now,
this
here.
damage.
My beer pet.
What's the damage?
He's not attacking you with damage.
Oh.
I'm going to need.
With mind control.
Yeah, no. Can you give me a D100 roll?
I was gonna say really mean things to you on the way down.
Vicious mockery.
Your parents are dead.
You are the worst griffin I have seen.
It's a 16.
My parents.
I did it, Allie.
You watch as he falls back, he drop kicks, but as he drop kicks, you actually watch as he fires a spell through his legs.
Oh, he.
What?
He.
And you watch as it strikes Legic in his body, and Jez, since you're behind it, you actually see it. I'm going to need you to give me a dexterity save, or you can just let it hit you as well. It's up to you.
How would I let it hit me?
I'm just giving you the option.
You could jump and try to grab onto him.
10.
Well, that'd be fucking baller.
Okay. So it's going to hit you as well.
He's so cinematic. She jumped off the griffin and then like grabbed him in midair and just started stabbing him.
Grabbed his feet.
You see it strike Legic, and Legic falls back, but it's like that. It's like that scene from the first Doctor Strange.
Oh.
Oh, where his soul comes out of his
Where
body?
you see Legic's like form come out of his body, and then you watch as like copies begin to almost infinity stretch. And Legic, you start to see the planes ripping through reality on your left and right. You can see yourself passing through each layer, and then it hits Jezebel, and Jez, you start to fall back as well. Each one of you falling through each layer.
Don't worry, Lavande's been here before.
Music change.
Can you give me a D100 roll as well?
Lavande ended up in the fire dimension.
Oh, that's right.
I remember.
Was it hot?
My shoes caught on fire.
It's got on fire.
It was a lava dimension. It was the fire elemental plane, I believe.
85.
Oh, you got a lot better. Which one did I write down for 85?
Oh, is this depending on your the plane you're going to? Oh my God!
Just hope you're not in
So you literally wrote up 100 different planes, or is it like
There's
12 through 14 is one? Or
Yeah.
something like
Just
okay.
hope you're not in the air dimension.
It's 50 Shades of Planes.
I mean, in the air. I mean, you've been there. Actually, you've been in
I
this
know.
situation
I
too.
hope you don't go there.
But you fall forever. I mean, you can't die.
Sounds relaxing.
I mean, of natural causes. Oh, starvation.
As you guys are falling back, you watch as Aganon does a full 360 as he comes back to standing still, and he begins to just levitate. And as he levitates, he watches you guys moving backwards. For him, it's an instant. For you guys, you are moving back in like a weird, altered, slowed form of time. And as this is happening, you are being pulled farther and farther and farther. This hole begins to shrink in front of you. Your field of vision begins to slowly turn into a pin dot as you are passing multiple planes of existence. As you fall backwards and backwards and backwards, your ears can still hear the audible noises of what's happening around in Warden's Pass. Now, for you guys, for them it was an instant. For you guys, time is, linear here. It's more extended. This was going to happen. You hear the bombardments stop outside.
We do.
Yes. So you guys were able to hear the sound of fighting outside, but then you heard the bombardment stop.
At this point, would we all have been transported down, or are we still?
You're still
in the
moving
process?
through. Yes. And as you're moving through, you're getting ready for the last ones. And I believe who's going to be the last people going?
I'll be the last. I have no problem being the last.
Alright, I was going to also, but if you're...
Okay, so we'll have you two guys being as the last ones going down, making sure everyone else goes. Barry, third to last, goes, "Oh, I see you guys on the other side." And he makes his way in, and you watch as he fades. As you're getting ready to go up into it, you feel that fourth spike enter into the tree. Can I get another dexterity roll from you guys?
Do I still have the? I'm assuming it's worn off by now. The haste.
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to use evasion to give myself a advantage on the dex saving throw.
I got 12.
20. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on math right now. 25.
Okay, that works perfect then. So as you keep your footing, and as the whole tree shakes, Faller, you fly across the room right before you're about ready to teleport. And as you fly across the room, you see him, boom, hit the wall hard and fall down. Take 8 points of damage. And that's when you guys hear the sound of a sickening snap. You look over towards the druid that was casting the spell as well. She's down. The whole shake knocked her out. And as you guys hear this sound of wood cracking and breaking, you feel the inertia. Kind of like when you're on a roller coaster right before the fall.
The G-forces.
Oh
You feel the
my
G-force of your guys' bodies hit the side of the wall as you could feel you are in the tree and it is coming down.
Oh my goodness.
In that moment where it starts teetering, like we have that little moment, right? Can I go run to her, the druid? Just try to hold on to her as best I can.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a... You want to do that?
And also, can we also feel which way it's starting to tilt?
And
I'd stab your sword.
That's what I'm thinking.
and could we? I know that they were using a magic to teleport down. Was that something that we could actually visually see, like how far it went?
No.
So it was like just a.
Yeah.
As soon as her concentration was broken, imagine it's down.
Yeah. Dude, when
Alright,
that
yeah, then I'm going
lands-
to.
Give me an athletics save.
You know how hard
Yeah,
you have
I'm
to have
gonna-
a grip as soon as it hits contact?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, it's-
man, you can probably potentially rip off your arms.
Yeah.
You
We're
know what I'm saying? Damn.
That would be 21.
And I was doing the same thing with both my swords, just fawn or prey. And
So,
do you want me to do an athletics?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
23.
Rolled good twice. Hell yeah.
Well, this definitely helps.
so managed to make your way over to the druid. As you grab onto her, you get flung back. You can't hold on to her and stab at the same time. You hit the wall, and Julian takes both of his weapons and sticks it into the ground, and you can see as it begins to fall, and you hear the sound of wood tearing and breaking. That G-force hits you, and at this point, there is no getting up. You are plummeting. And as it plummets, and you feel that gravity throw you back, you start to see the outside of the tree as the wall breaks apart. And you can see the entire grotto of Warden's Pass. Except what you see is not what you were expecting. The entire zone, the entire area, the entire pass appears to be falling in on itself. Something is destabilizing. You can see that the rocks and the mountain formations are being pulled into the grotto. The tree is not falling over, it's falling in. You can feel the entire area beginning to be engulfed by the earth beneath you. This massive, enormous sinkhole begins to open up and swallow probably about a 2-mile square radius and begins to plummet in. You can't see directly below you, but you know something supernatural or obviously magical is occurring, because this is the type of thing that would just be like if it was a natural catastrophe, you guys are dead. But as you are falling, you keep falling. like you don't stop. And as this is happening, you start to see that same tunnel vision. Something is going on. Planes are being pulled together or ripped apart, or maybe you don't even know. At this point, your mind really can't grasp what's happening either out of the trauma or out of the pure shock of everything. And as the pinhole gets smaller, smaller, and smaller, eventually all you see is stars. Just an abyss of endless night and stars.
Are we still falling? Wait, do I need to?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was going to grab Tech J for a minute. I'm like, oh, we'll do that.
I thought he was doing this like I needed to go over there for reasons.
Very curious. What are we about? You said you got better than me. Where did I go? Where did I go? I teleport
What'd you
underneath that
get?
damn 16.
He just went to go get a drink.
I'm back and you know who's wrong.
And perfect time to leave you guys on suspense.
You son of a...
Hold on, I gotta eat my feelings.
Okay. Jez. You hear the sound of a very intense but controlled flame. You open your eyes, and as you do, you look around and you find yourself in some sort of lighthouse. You can see that there's a light that's currently a flame that's being produced within this lighthouse. You can see there's this massive mirror that's reflecting the flame out into the water. And at first, you immediately go to look towards the coastline because you are very familiar with most of the coastlines here in Abendal. As you stare out onto the ocean, you don't recognize the coastline. But even more so, you don't recognize the ocean. The ocean seems to have a hue of purple to the water. It doesn't look like any ocean you have ever seen. You hear the sound of footsteps coming up the lighthouse. And as it reveals itself, the image of the individual making the sound, you see that black-robed individual with the skull as their only head seems to make their way up to the top and walk over towards you. Very nonchalant. They don't say a single word. It's kind of hard to read their expression since it's just a skull, obviously.
It's quiet.
What do you want to do?
I'm sorry, am I in the lighthouse or am I on the coastline?
You're on the top of the lighthouse.
Top of the lighthouse.
You can see out. You can see the coastline.
Fancy meeting you here.
I feel as though that we are going to be running into each other more and more often as fate is revealing itself to be exactly what it was always written to be.
The fuck does that even mean?
It means that you are on a path that you did not choose. Do you believe in fate?
No.
Neither do I.
Who are you anyway? It's the second time I'm seeing you now, and now you're just having a conversation with me, a esoteric one even. I don't know, who the fuck are you?
I'm a friend.
No, you're not.
Okay.
I'm looking for a name. Not some cryptic I'm a friend junk.
My name doesn't matter.
No.
It never did.
Okay. So what do you want then?
I want you to stop him.
Him.
I want you to stop the name of death.
I mean, why would you want me to stop it? It looks like it got you pretty good already.
I am a byproduct of that very name. You have been on this journey for a long time now, and yet you know almost nothing on its consequences. You know what he is, right?
No.
The Zenithian Age. An era of heralds. An era of the gods. Perfect, peaceful, untouched. And that is how they wished it to be. But it is not how it remained. It is cruel for us mortals to be pulled into this cosmic problem that was not of our design. You know how they fell. The Zenithians?
I suppose. No, listen, what is this about? Without the backstory, all that. What's going on? I feel like I just keep getting looped around cryptic messages and just going over history lessons. Just tell me what the fuck is going on and what you want. I'm getting really tired of this.
I was the solution to the Zenithian problem. Many people know in your time on the fall of the Zenithian Empire, but not many know of who fell that empire. When the divine contract was made, and the gods made the Zenithians, they were told that if they broke their vow to the gods, that judgment would be placed upon them. A hero would rise to destroy them, to smite them. I was that hero. And after I was done, my purpose was no longer needed. I was cast aside, left outside the bounds of fate. And now here I am, a whisper of the hero I once was. I've come to you because you are on that same path that I once took. The path of a hero. The path of fate's chosen.
Alright. Sure.
You may not believe, but in time, you will find that the fate has a way of twisting things in its favor, weaving a web so tight that once you're caught in it, it will strangle you. You do not want to wish it. If you do not want to listen to my warning, so be it. Continue on your journey. And I hope fate smiles on you. Everything goes black. So, for the rest of you, you awake. On a rather alien beach. Jez, you will awake at the same beach as well.
Do I still have that druid with me?
Now that you're aware of. Your comrades don't seem to be with you either, other than the group that is before you.
Am I still injured?
You're injured?
Am I still injured?
Yeah, you're not healed or anything.
Am I dead? Or like, have my eyes closed still and like start feeling around?
You couldn't be so lucky. No, we're not dead. We're just in another godforsaken realm again. Whatever the fuck this is.
Oh, God, how do I get? I keep getting
Never
wrapped
ends.
up in
What-
things like this.
So there I was in a giant tree, and now I'm here on a beach.
I was there with you, Faulkner.
What happened?
I don't know. I saw stars. We fell for what felt like an eternity. I'm gonna get up and look around.
I wouldn't wander off too far from you.
You look around and you can see that purple ocean. The water is violet. You look up and the sky is just crystalline. It looks like a sky of stars. Give me a perception check. Everybody.
Where did he take us?
13.
28.
Who's this flipping? I got 10.
21.
You can see that it's not night sky. It looks like how gemstone sparkles with the light.
Am I crazy, or does that look like gems? I'm gonna point up to the stars, what we assumed were stars.
No, I don't think you're crazy.
I want to walk over to the water and like put my hand in it.
You put your hand in it, you bring up the water, and it looks like water. It feels like water. It's cold though.
Is there anything else? Is it just?
So
is
as
there
you
a
look
forest,
toward,
or-
so if you're on the beach and you turn and look towards you, there does appear to be like a forest. It looks dense, but the soil is all. Have you ever been to a dune? You ever been to like the Upper Peninsula of like
You're saying that like I have been.
Okay.
No.
Let's just say, have you ever been up to like Alaska or the Upper Peninsula?
Have you?
Yeah. Well, you have been to the Upper Peninsula, so.
I don't think any of us have.
Soil's very.
I've been to Alaska exactly 0 times.
Have you ever seen 30 Days a Night?
Yes.
There's Alaska for you.
No. Okay, that's not what I'm just. Okay.
I've traveled to Alaska in movie form.
Okay, the soil is very loose and sandy. So it's not like dirt. It's like sand that's a little bit
That's a
more
dune.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
a little bit more
He's been to a dune now.
compact.
I have been to a dune. No, thank you.
This doesn't look compact. It's
All
pretty
right,
loose.
I'll show you guys a picture I'm talking about. That way you guys can
The
understand.
only beaches I've been to is California.
Any of you been in a place like this before?
Santa Paula.
It does this
I've
not
only
like
been
mine.
in.
The soil is like this, where it's like sand, but it's compact sand.
Oh.
It's very like.
Ah, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tuchigol. How familiar am I with this type of sand, the way it feels?
Tuchigol did not have this type of sand.
No.
Tuchigol was much more of like think of Spain.
I'm gonna grab it and be like, yeah, this is different.
What kind of weather is it? Is it like really hot? Is it
Yeah.
cold?
It's temperate.
It's temperate.
It's temperate. It feels like probably somewhere in like low 70s. And the trees are they're not thick. They're like thin, very thin wood. There's very light bundles of leaves that come on the top of it. The bushes are very small and they look odd. They don't look like things you've seen before.
Can I go up to one of the trees?
Sure.
I'll find the thinnest one. And I'll just.
The
try-
wood is,
Can I try to like pull?
it's petrified.
Oh, so it probably just breaks when I pull it.
No, it's like petrified wood.
Ooh.
It's super hard.
Yeah. While they're doing that, just to kind of get out of my armor, I'm going to speak the magical incantation and kind of instead be wearing like a typical Sataran was the.
Yeah, so a very
A what?
he's wearing very arid clothing that's meant for a more dry and
You're a centaur?
hot temp.
But the
God damn it, Chelsea.
the armor I stay like, it's not. I'm not actually wearing it. It just looks like.
Right, yeah.
Just so he's aware.
We can ride you around? Like,
No, I'm not
You'd
as.
like
I'm
that,
not
wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would like to ride me.
Did you take off your armor?
No, it's just one of the benefits of, and I'm gonna pull back my coat and have the padded on. It's just a benefit.
So it's like a disguise.
Yeah,
Good idea.
and it definitely has helped in the past.
I had a clue where we are. Well, is this like an island?
You see a coastline. You don't know.
So it doesn't end.
It
just keeps going.
I mean, yeah. You look. It just keeps going.
I'm going to wager a guess that none of us have ever been in a place.
You
with-
also can't see across the water. It's like an ocean.
Yeah.
This is all new to everyone.
Well, I've never seen a place with gems for stars. But best we not stay here.
I can't
I'm
say.
not, I'm not the leader, but I'm trying to.
With my eye, do I see anything really weird or different from what they're seeing?
I'm not gonna say this is weird, but
What did you get on your perception roll?
13.
No.
Think we figure out what we are, so we can get back as soon as possible.
So then, if we want to figure that out, we should probably get on a high ground, take a look over our surroundings.
I'm gonna turn
You
around.
hear a
and-
sound coming from within the forest.
God bless it, get off of me! Ah!
is it Alcon?
Sounds like him.
That
Sounds like we have company.
No,
I'm gonna have my hands on my blades just
Wait.
in case.
that might.
You
be
bad?
Alcon.
You've never been stealthy in your life.
Hold there!
No.
It is
Hold on!
Is I come hither.
Do you just call it to enemies too? I don't understand.
Sure, if they were wanting to fight.
Foner, I think he needs help. I'm gonna go towards the sound.
Make your way there. You have to enter into the forest.
What are we doing?
I'll be careful about going
No,
in there.
Excuse me for a moment. I'm gonna walk out into the water and I'm gonna just go face first into it and just lay there.
Jez appears to
Like
be
just bubbles coming up.
committing the die. So
I'm gonna go over it and like grab her shoulders. We don't have time to commit to this quite yet.
pull it up out of the water.
How was being baptized?
That's not
I
fair.
burned.
I know it's not. I'm just joking. As much as I don't want to be here either, let's figure out a way to get out that doesn't cause you to die.
You feel better, Jez? You feel nice and refreshed?
No.
Before
I
I
think
go
I'll ever
right
feel
into the
refreshed
forest,
again.
can I yell for a con?
My best days are behind me. I've accepted it. This is my life now.
We'll get back on the ship.
I mean, if that's what you're gonna do, then just say it.
A god?
What?
Where are you?
I'm in here.
Do we hear them yelling at each other?
You hear him yelling, and you hear Hakan yelling.
Maybe we should get in with your friends. Stop them from running into anything that they shouldn't.
Are we proposing we go into the woods?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm proposing.
The strange islands. We go into the strange
I'm
woods
gonna-
on the strange island.
I'm gonna motion to everything else. I'm assuming there's like it's either into the water or into the forest.
That or follow the coastline.
So we either do one of these two options. Well, clearly there is at least one of your friends.
Maybe.
Or we just. I'm willing to wager that is really. What is his name? Do you know which one
Good
that is?
question.
I don't know anybody
I
else
don't-
besides Barry that you hang out with.
Hey, who's in there?
You hear the
Just softly, hey, who's in there?
No, to the legend.
You hear
Whose voice is that?
Hakan break through the trees. Ugh. Ugh. Blasted roots.
Hey, he's real.
Oh.
Of course I'm real.
Hey, we're in a different plane. You never know. This could be the forest trying to play tricks and make us go in.
How do you know it's not still? Ask him a question, only this. What's your name? I'm sorry. I don't exactly know you yet.
Who is this?
This is Julian.
Julian, nice to meet you.
He helped us get out of
Thanks.
Yunogu's realm.
His last name's Goulian.
What do you mean you-
Julian Goulian.
What do you mean you know who's wrong?
We went into his realm to get the rage grass that we needed to make the medicine.
My last name is definitely not Goulian. Where did you come up with that name? Julian Goulian. Are you trying to be funny?
It's a good pirate
It's-
name, actually. You should keep it.
I'm not a pirate. Why would I
If
keep
you
a
don't
pirate
wanna- if
name
you
and I'm
don't
not a
wanna-
pirate?
If you want to be a pirate, I suggest you get away from us. Far, far away from us.
I don't think you're pirates.
We gave him a nickname
Definitely
because he didn't want to
pirates.
tell us his name. I forgot what
He
it was.
def-
Wait till you see our ship.
Is he still wearing his Tuchical armor?
No, he's
No,
wearing
it's,
a full plate griffin armor.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like I still have it. But
Do pirates normally wear full-plated armor on the sea?
All of them
He's our tank pirate.
You're a tank pirate. What is a tank?
do.
yeah, that's right.
What does that mean?
How long were you in Yunogu's room?
It's hard to say. You were there long enough to know that Yunogu's realm does not pass days like normal.
That's fair.
Things have happened in the real world. Things have changed.
I'm just staring out into the ocean.
I'm gonna.
Did you guys know it
over
takes
to-
less than a teaspoon of water to drown yourself?
Yep. We're not gonna have that conversation. I'm gonna turn it
You
towards
okay,
the forest.
Okan? How you feeling?
See this forest up here?
Jez, you just need to
I
put
hate
some,
forests.
Have yourself a drink and then put some pep in your step. We got to get
I don't think now is the time to drink.
No,
must have
for
dropped my
him,
pack.
it's like
Pull a
always
flask
welcome.
out of my boot.
I'm gonna go with Okan. Wait, where are we going?
Oh,
Doesn't bite
Hey,
like
I'll-
it used to.
It doesn't bite.
So I imagine me and you
So
just
you
went in
need
the
some-
forest.
okay.
I don't want anything that you have.
We got the nice nicest drugs.
I don't want drugs.
We need to be level-headed in this situation.
Did me and you just go to the forest?
Yep.
What? Where did?
We need to go with your friends.
We turn around and they're gone.
What?
Where did you see? Your
Let
friends
Jake-
have disappeared.
Let Jake.
Who knows who took them?
Let me disappear. Fuck.
No, I mean, to some people you may have disappeared because you're here
dropped
now,
his
not with
bag.
them.
Where do you guys go?
So you've already gotten your wish. Now let's move forward. Yeah.
Heads or tails?
What?
Tails.
I don't like being mental gymnastics.
Hakan.
Why did you say his name like that? I heard you say Hakan, not
I
Hakan.
tried to do it like with an accent, and it just didn't come out right.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hakan.
Can we see where they cut? I assume they had to cut
Hakan.
through brush.
They walked into the brush. They didn't cut through.
Oh, but is there like?
You'd have to walk through it as well. But yeah, they disappeared. You don't see them.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe if I'm gonna start charging up Eldritch Blast and pointing it towards.
No,
Get a little light in there.
no,
you know?
no. I got light, and I'm gonna pull out.
Alright.
She just
My
lights it
flames.
up, and me and Connor
And
just
I'm
like,
gonna activate my sword.
we're trying to take a piss.
Look, I got plenty of light right here. It's magical. I don't know if it'll catch this forest on fire, but
There's only one way to find out, as I always say.
You light it up. Me and Connor just like,
now let's go find your friends.
All right.
I'm kind of worried about going to this forest too. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
You want me to lead the way?
I mean, I got the fire. I'll lead. I'll push in to where I believe that they walked in. I don't know if
Okay.
any brush has been obviously tampered with, like them walking.
You can
through.
see where they walked.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head exactly where they walked.
super brush.
So,
And to not get lost, I'm gonna keep track of the footprints because you said it's like loose,
Yeah.
or not loose sand, but like
Yeah.
something that would cause footprints.
So you take a step in, you walk, and you're following the footprints, and then they just stop. And you can see what looks like Hakan's pack on the ground, like a hit pack, a small satchel.
I'm gonna bend down and pick it up.
Yep.
Is this your friends? What is this? I'm gonna open it up and look inside.
It's got basically like travel rations, and then there's a healing potion in there, and there's also and there also appears to be like a small holy symbol of Bahamut.
Is your friend a practitioner of Bahamut? Is that one?
A platinum dragon.
I think so.
Definitely your friend is Dragonborn, correct? He's actually Dragonborn. He just doesn't look like that.
He
Yeah.
is. I think he does follow Bahamut.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take this back for him. Put it on my pack or whatever.
Are you sure you got that?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
Legic,
I'll be watching you.
I'm not a thief.
you go to follow Hakan, and as you walk through, you're following him, and then you just keep moving through more and more, like what appears to be thick. It's not even leaves. It's like briar, just without thorns. You just keep making your way through it, and you keep seeing Hakan getting further and further and further. And this moment you say Hakan, he doesn't respond back. You keep going forward.
I'm gonna go backwards.
Okay. You turn around and you go backwards.
No, I want to walk backwards.
Oh, you're gonna walk backwards.
Kind of like, okay.
So you guys walk back. You're walking backwards. Where you guys are standing, Legic comes walking backwards from behind you,
What?
like right where you guys just came from.
How'd you get behind us?
What? Where you?
Oh no, we gotta.
We were safe on the beach.
You know, I'm going to give you this one.
We were safe on the beach.
Do I see the tracks?
Yeah.
Did it double up the tracks?
No.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
I'm gonna.
That's where the
I'm-
beach is.
Yeah.
But-
I'm gonna turn around and like put my hand further past where the footsteps were. Just my hand, not my whole body.
Okay.
What happens?
Put your hand forward.
Yeah.
You feeling around.
Can I grab like a tree or something that's like?
It's just briar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it's physical?
Yeah, it's
right?
physical.
I'm gonna try to rip off a piece, pull it off into my hand.
And as you rip it off, pull it back into your hand. Spark.
What?
Spark.
Oh, I thought you said it's spark. I'm like, what does that mean?
We're in the Lost Woods. We need
Is there any stones around?
We need the theme song.
On the ground.
I like to pile some up
Okay.
in a very tall way.
What?
So, what
You have an
happened to
idea?
Akan? What happened to your friend?
Because he has an idea.
I never want to make a clearing a path. Just go and get on the other side of me.
Oh, well.
What?
What's your plan?
Well, you know,
I just want to see something. I just want to see something.
well, she could do with that while I'm just stacking up my ropes.
Okay. Just trust it.
I'm gonna stand off to the side on next to one of them. I'm gonna kind of stick my hand out. I'm gonna pop off and I'll just blast straight ahead.
Okay.
See if it loops back around.
Oh shit.
Guys gonna be like, oh!
Bryce!
Just a little
He
guy.
just goes.
Just a little baby one.
Fire off an Eldritch Blast. It rips through the vegetation, and you hear the sound of animals scattering. And then you actually see something fly overhead. You don't know what the fuck it was. It was not a bird, though.
It's probably a con. It's fine.
It looked like a mix between a bird, like a bat, and some sort of feathered avian.
What was that?
It's hard to say what that was.
Oh,
Let's try not to think about that, right? We're gonna.
Did it open up a path when she did that?
Hmm?
Did it open up a path when she did that?
Yeah, you watch the path, and then you watch as Briar rolls back in.
That's not okay.
Some bitch.
Huh. That's odd.
What if you did it again and then we ran before it shuts?
Yeah, but if you're not running fast enough, then I'll probably just grow over you and you'll be trapped in some freaky briar situation. And maybe it'll go through you even.
Does the briar look different to me? Is it magical?
So,
You watch as you look down and you can see the roots from the trees starting to poke up from the dirt.
I think.
is there like a history roll or something, or I don't know exactly what this be like. If it was in a story,
Guys,
if you know what I mean, like a.
You wouldn't have any roll on this.
I think that briar is about to engulf the area we're at. We need to move.
To where?
I don't know. Anywhere.
Let's just
Before
let's
we
all
get
stick
separated.
together. I'm gonna take out a rope, and everyone's gonna hold on to it. We're not gonna get separated. We're up, and we just go forward towards.
What's your AC without your armor?
Hakan? Without your armor.
14.
Okay. You guys watch as one of the roots comes up from under the ground, and you see it wrap around Legic's foot, and you watch as Legic just under the soil.
Like gone?
Gone.
Straight up gone.
Gone.
I'd start digging after him.
Fulner runs over and just
What
starts
are you
digging in
doing?
the dirt.
He just went down
We
there.
need to get out of here, Fulner.
But it was Legic. We can't just leave him.
I'm gonna.
What's your AC without your armor?
It's a million.
Fulner, we need to get going. Jez, you agree with me, right?
I don't know what I agree with anymore. Maybe just let it take us. Maybe it'll take us somewhere fun. I don't fucking know.
Oh my word, how did I get stuck with such a group?
Best part is, we've heard that before. Our
I
reputation exceeds us.
don't doubt that.
Oh, fuck.
Before I got taken to Yunogu's realm, would I have heard about the Dawnbringers?
I would say by this point, yeah, you've heard stories.
And I recognize, and they've stated that that's who they are.
Yes.
You know, for the Dawnbringers, I thought a lot more.
Oh, I'm quick on the wrong thing. 15.
Okay, yep. You guys watch as the root comes up, wraps around Fulner's head, and
There he goes.
I'm gonna grab Jez. I'm gonna grab Jez
Oh,
We need to get out of here before we can't help anybody.
There's
And I'm
nowhere to
gonna
go.
start like dragging
This is
her.
our home now.
It is not our home, Jez.
Just
The forest has us.
go face down in the dirt now.
And it is. She's just, oh,
Find a
work
tree,
with
get
me.
used to it.
No, Jez. I have been stuck in Inogu's realm for God knows how long. And now I'm here. I don't want to be here.
You know, I
And
guess
I'm
you
gonna
can say I'm desensitized. I guess there was a point in time where I could understand how you're feeling right now. But then you just have to realize, what was your name? Julian?
I didn't even have to tell you. See, you care. Come on. You care about something. You knew my name. Come on. Work with me, please.
I'll entertain you. I'll just start following him.
We're
I'll
going back
count.
the way.
I'll count and see how far we get before we just. Fuck.
she gets yoinked as soon as you walk away.
You turn around.
Yeah.
Heads or tails?
Oh
Are you
God!
asking me or
You.
tails?
So, you turn around and you start walking, and you actually come out back onto the beach. And as you come out onto the beach, you see Falner and Legic just. You guys basically went underground, and you basically came up out of the sand.
Look at that. We found your friends by getting out of the forest. I was right.
Do we see Hakan too?
No.
I think this place is a magical maze.
I think we died, and this is hell.
Nope.
I scream Hakan. Top of me lungs.
You yell, Hakan!
I don't think that was a gun.
No, it definitely was, and I'm gonna pull out the pouch. Definitely belonged to a dragonborn, that's for sure.
Somehow he's evading all these traps.
Yes, so we figure out what he's doing and do what he's doing.
Just keep moving.
You hear a shout coming back. Except it's not Hakan's voice. But you do hear a noise. You hear... I'm gonna turn around so the mic does it. All you hear is Bagoo!
Bagoo?
What the fuck was that? Do you know someone whose fucking catchphrase is Bagoo? Who the fuck is that?
It might have just been a natural, like, animal call.
What the fuck was that?
Like a bagoo.
I respond Bagoo back, but with a question mark like way, like Bagoo? But loud.
What the fuck are you doing?
Bagoo! Donomate!
I think we're in The Sims.
No.
Can I
way
activate-
did you just...
Can I activate my helmet of comprehend language?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that and be like, Bagoo?
Hello! Where are you?
It's saying hello, where are you? Do I respond to this?
Yes.
Why not?
Tell them.
What do I, and I want you to explain after I say this what I sound like to these guys. We're on the beach? Where are you?
You hear him go,
Baruska Marini.
Skadooba.
Skaduba and Mastroika. Oh my god.
Are we actually speaking Simlish?
It sounds pretty Simish, yeah.
What in the hell is that?
I'm not sure what language this is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Bagoo. What's that mean?
Hello? And I literally said, it said hello, where are you? Has it said any, he hasn't said anything back yet.
Bagoo.
No, not you.
You hear a cry out. Am I getting closer? Sounds closer.
Yes? Relatively.
Keep yelling! Skoo!
He said to keep yelling.
Oh.
Bagoo! I don't know what else to say! We're over here on the beach. Follow my voice.
Bagoo.
Bagoo! Bagoo!
Oh.
Bagoo!
I'll actually pop both my giant smite and enlarge, so I'm a giant. Maybe get a better
Is he really just gonna be like...
visual, and then hope maybe someone can see.
Bagoo!
Okay. So as Falner gets large, you can see someone coming around Basically basically coming out of the edge of the forest from down the beachhead. And as they do, you see them coming out and they're holding a torch, except the flame is blue.
I'm gonna have my hand on my blade. Hold up, friend.
You see them, and they don't look human. They don't look drow.
What do they look like?
They look like Lavender.
What?
Except not Lavender. Like, they don't have red hair like Lavender does. They actually have what appears to be like green hair. And they have the really high cheekbones and the solid black eyes and the really furry eyebrows and the pointed, jagged ears. You see them approaching.
Bagoo!
Hold up. How do we know that you're not a foe?
How do I know you're not a foe?
That is a very good question.
You look very strange.
Well,
What?
The same could be said for you. You look like an elf, but not really like an elf.
What's he saying?
Because I am no elf.
Why? He's not an elf.
I mean, he looks like our friend Lavender.
I'll shrink back down in size.
They said you look like their friend Lavender. Do
Your
you?
friend is shrinking. Is
Yes.
that normal?
He says he's giant, but it's hard to say if
What?
he is or not.
It's hard to say if I am or not. You just saw how big I
You don't know what I just said.
What is a giant?
No.
Something that is really, really unnaturally large compared to about our height. What is your name?
I don't know if I should tell you.
As I said,
Are you elves?
no.
Why is he saying hello?
I think that's the only thing he knows how to
What
say.
is that?
That is a tiefling, I believe is what they're called. What does tiefling sound like in this language?
Tiefling.
Oh, so it's like tiefling.
Hi.
You must be explaining
No.
what you are.
Yeah, he asked. It asked. Are you? What exactly is your gender? I can't really tell.
I am a male.
Okay, you look. I've never met one of you before, so like gnolls, they're hard to tell the difference. You know?
What is a gnoll?
Right. Evil thing. Gross. Don't ever meet one. Nasty.
He-baba. Shimali-wili-baba-bee-baba. That's
E-
what I'm
either
hearing
way.
right now.
Either way. Either way.
This is weird.
They said you look like their friend Lavender. Does that name sound familiar to you?
No, I have not heard their name like that before.
So what does that mean that you are? What are you exactly?
I am a failing.
Does the word failing mean anything to you?
Yeah,
Lavender said he was.
Lavender said he was a failing.
They said they have a friend. Their friend Lavender is a failing. I don't know if that is any sort of connection. Not that you know him, but maybe he's here somewhere. We just kind of ended up here. And we tried to go through the forest, and it brought us back to the beach. I'm not sure why that is. Where are we?
You have no flame with you.
Fucking
I
knew
mean,
it.
I've got
I knew it was gonna
my
be a guidance flame.
I've got a sword that it can be on fire.
No. You need a spriteful flame.
Do any of you have a sprite folk flame?
What the hell is that?
Your faces are telling me that you don't. They don't have that. How do we get that? And if we can't get that, how do we get out of here? Back?
Give me persuasion.
I wasn't expecting that. 24. Luckily, advantage on that.
So, he looks towards you. I think you are not from around here. That is for sure.
Yes, that's kind of what we're getting at. If you can't get us...
I would feel awfully terrible if you were to succumb to a fate out here and die in the elements. You should, by chance, follow me. I'll take you to the city, You may inquire your questions with someone who may know there.
He said if we can follow him, then he'll take us to a city. Apparently there's a city here. We can ask for your friend or a way out of here.
Alright.
Sounds good.
You're okay to trust him. He's the only lead that we've got to get out of here.
I'm leaving this in Faulkner's hands.
Alright, lead the way.
You're calling the shots, Faulkner.
Oh, what? You're the captain.
I think she's.
I don't
She's
know.
tried to drown herself since we've been here.
You
I don't know if you noticed.
I think-
She's always trying to drown herself.
I think she's mentally
She's
taking a break.
always drinking that drink. She never tries any drugs. Could you
So
just
your captain is an alcoholic.
Your friends speak strange words.
Alcoholic is a strong word.
Yeah,
I like
Don't-
to partake.
we don't speak. You and I don't speak the same language normally.
Well,
I have.
are you friend?
I don't know the terminology for that. I've never been in a different plane of existence.
What's the name of the
before.
place?
Plane of existence.
We fell through a tree and it turned to stars and
What?
we ended up here.
Plane of existence are you from?
The human plane of existence? I'm not. What plane of existence did we come from? What is that called? I don't know the name of it.
Ours? I don't know.
What's
Well, it's
the name
not-
of
it
our
doesn't
place
look-
again?
You were a bard, bro. Come on. Look at the material plane. You would
Am I a bard or am I not a bard?
I said you were a
He's a
bard.
very good question.
Does this place look like the Feywild?
Yes and no.
No, it's not.
But I don't think
We're from the
but-
material plane, obviously.
We're from the material plane, and this place to us seems like the Feywild. Seems like it, but I couldn't.
This is the material plane.
So you understood what he said?
Well, didn't he? Wait, no. It's right. You haven't said material plane. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
He didn't say. He didn't respond to that.
Does material plane sound familiar to you? That's where we're from, according to my friend over here.
Then he responds, "This is the material plane."
I don't think that is true. I don't think that is true at all. But maybe to you it is. I don't know. Your culture could be different. This could be the material plane for you, but it's not the material plane for me. So if you could guide us to your town, maybe we could find a way out of here.
All right. Well, let's just save our questions for the elders.
What was he saying?
Oh, good, he's leaving. Alright.
No, we're following him.
Oh,
We're following him. We're gonna go talk
Good.
to some elders.
Faulkner, are you okaying this?
Hold on, let me refer to me boss. Boss, is it okay for us to go with him?
What?
That was weird.
I don't like what you're doing right now. I don't like the one
I
bit.
don't know if we have a lot of time to do what you're doing right now.
I think he's going in.
Yeah, we need
Where's
to
he
follow
going?
him like right now.
Yeah, as he moves towards the bramble and the trees, they begin to move away from the fire.
Oh, that's why he was asking about the flame.
Yeah, so let's hurry up before he decides to change his mind. Run after him.
As you run after him, you see him making his way through. It's relatively safe out here. The brambles here they are quite mischievous.
Yeah, they took our friends back to the beach, even though we were just trying to figure out where we were. I don't know.
Just walking through the forest. Beep-a-da-bop, boop-boop.
Pretty much, yeah. He seems.
I didn't know he could speak like this.
He seems relatively nice. And I wear a helmet in case, because I heard you say that. I wear a helmet to allow me to.
No, I like this. This is fun.
Oh, okay.
It
Even
sounds-
though it doesn't look like I'm wearing it because I've changed the outfit.
It's a short walk.
Yeah.
It's not too long, probably about 5-10 minutes.
That is a cool piece of equipment you can use.
And as you make your way, eventually the actual moving of the tree stuff doesn't last very long. That was probably about a minute, maybe 2 minutes. before he made his way onto an actual trail, and then the trail it was actually quite well traveled, well beaten path. And then you cross a stone bridge that looks to be constructed, like architecturally designed by like masonry work.
That trail, the well-worn trail,
Yes.
were there any new tracks that looked like they might have been
Not that you
icons?
could tell.
Okay, I just thought I'd ask.
I don't think any of the elders have ever seen anything like you before. Well, at least not that I'm aware of.
And I have never seen anything like you before, so I guess we're kind of in the same boat, right?
I
We got that going for us.
suppose you are right.
What do you think they're talking about?
I have no idea.
Skimbyre's Garuga.
You notice that as you make your way further down the trail, it ends up going downhill. And as it goes downhill, it opens up and it clears out, and you can see the walls of a city. It's a full-fledged city. You can see smoke rising. You can see what appears to be large four-legged, like lizard slug creatures being used as horses, and farms outside that are growing strange plants and fruits and vegetables. There appears to be also what looks like running water that is being moving through what looks like a water mill. It's a huge water mill too, and it's moving that violet water that's like pushing through. You see he turns around, and as he brings his fire up and kind of like holds it in front of him, he goes to blow it out, and the light glances over you guys, and you look at Legic, and all of his veins just glow like iridescent blue. And you see him. Corbin.
What did he just say?
Some Corbin, you don't know the word for it. It's a word. Like, you comprehend language, but you know that it's like maybe like a name. It wouldn't translate a name.
I say it back in confusion. Corbin?
A mark of the Corbin, a blessed one. Wow, you must be great warriors.
What is on your neck?
What do you mean?
Whatever was on your neck just glowed. It was like lit up with that flame.
Did it?
Yeah. What is...
I mean, there's nothing on my neck.
No, like his veins, all of his veins,
Oh, all of his veins? I
all
thought it
of
was
his
just a
veins.
mark.
They're
Like,
like his whole like circulatory system.
So everybody saw that.
Yeah,
But me.
yeah.
Well, I mean-
because you can't. You're,
Like, I didn't even see it on my hands.
unless you were well, you're walking.
no, your whole body just...
Well, everything got bright.
Your whole body just lit up.
You're,
What
does
did
it
you
press-
eat while we were here?
that's quite the light show.
What?
What did you eat?
What do you mean? I didn't eat anything.
You snagged some little fruit. while
You
walking
said you
through
were a
forest?
marked one. A blessed one? What did you say he was?
You see, turns around. Corbin, mark of the Corbin.
What the hell is a Corbin?
I've
Keep
no
saying
idea.
that.
You know, save our questions.
He stops. He goes, Corbin, our king. The endless one.
Oh, that just... We'll wait.
Wait,
We'll
what's
table
wrong?
that.
What?
We're gonna table that.
What did he say?
Table what?
He said it was a mark of his king. Table it and ask questions later. Because you're gonna ask a lot of questions I feel like he doesn't have the answers for.
I'm not a fan.
I didn't say you were.
If I was, it'd be cool.
I don't think you
But
are.
I doubt it.
You do not look like him.
Look, there's a lot of things going on with my family, and I don't understand it one bit. But
But I'll be your king.
Okay.
I'll be your king, yes.
You're saying a lot of words that I don't think he understands.
The bibbidi bop is kapow. What I
Your
say?
language is quite goofy.
Baruska. What I say?
You didn't say anything.
Yeah,
He said
bebop,
Baruska.
bebop
Logic.
Karuga.
Again, you're just saying words. I feel like this is gonna be offensive to him.
Can you tell him I'm sorry?
He said he's sorry for being offensive.
Oh, I couldn't. He was trying to speak. I just thought those were noises.
He thinks that you're talking are just noises. That's the thing. I can't tell him what language you're speaking because I don't know what it is. Maybe you can help me out with that? I could just understand you.
You can use magic?
Yeah. Oh, yes and no. Not like I'm not like a wizard or anything like that.
He looks impressed. What did you say?
Talk about that.
I'm sorry. They're so normal where we come from. I'm sorry.
What do you mean by normal?
There's like a city of them. They help people.
I cannot help you.
You see, he drops his torch and runs off.
What the hell did you say to
What the
him?
fuck do you say?
I go pick the torch up.
Or maybe like drops. I mean, like puts it to his side and runs off.
But you already said drops.
What did you say to him?
Okay.
He was surprised and now he's
Come
scared.
here. Come here. Huddle up. Huddle up. Huddle up. Are we all huddled?
No.
I'm gonna huddle up. I'm gonna huddle up. Make sure everybody huddles up
She's
around
just
Jess.
sitting there.
Okay.
Take me back to the ocean.
Whatever you do, do not say the word wizard.
Wizard?
Don't say
Well,
wizard.
I think we're fine saying it, because we don't know how to say it in his language anyway.
I don't know if you'll know that or not.
What happens? The word wizard
They're
triggered
scared
him?
of people who can use magic, it seems like. And
Oh, that's bad for you.
yeah.
Maybe you too.
He was worried when you went big.
So what
That
you're
was
telling
weird.
me...
Why did you do that? How did you do that?
He's part giant.
What you're telling me now is we're stuck in the middle of the woods.
No, you guys are in the outskirts of a city.
Yeah, we're not stuck in the middle of the woods. There's a city right there.
Oh, hey, look at that.
All right. He said something about a king. So let's find the building that has a king.
No, he said that. I don't know if the king exists. He might be dead, for all I know.
It sounds like you're the new king.
Look, this is a civilization.
Don't jump to conclusions,
Every
Father.
civilization.
That gets people in
As
trouble.
they're going back and forth, I
Trust
start
me.
walking into the town.
Oh shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna like run after. Am I the only one who can understand other languages? Am I the only one who has to?
I can understand giant.
I mean, I don't have any magic to use
I don't think-
halfling.
to understand this.
I don't think either of those are gonna help us in this situation, Father.
You said something about an elf. I mean, I think I speak Elven.
I can
probably
understand any written spoken language.
So you also. You said that really weird.
I guess technically I could too.
Wait. Look, we're still walking, right?
Yes.
This is a city. Civilization.
Looks
Right.
like it.
So, if there's a king, captain, chieftain, whatever the hell they'll have, I'm sure it'll be the most impressive building in this entire city. So let's find that.
Can I make a
You're
perception
assuming
check
their
to-
culture.
Yeah, give me a perception
It's
check.
it's a good assumption. I don't know shit about this place, but we could follow it.
Unnatural 20.
Nice.
From where you're standing, there appears to be a formation towards the center of the, I guess the city. What would be like the city center? Since you are coming in from the hill and coming down, you do get a good view of it. However, it's you definitely aren't approaching the city at what you would consider to be like the front entrance. It looks like you're coming from what you would imagine to be some sort of side approach to the city. But you can see a stone formation in the center that appears to be colossal in size. It is of what looks like a massive wing. This is a giant wing.
Maybe we should start there. I'm gonna point at the building.
It's not a building. It's like
Or
it's like a statue.
oh, it's a
It
statue?
looks like a statue.
Either way, maybe we should start there and work our way out. Yeah?
Why
the
would
statue
they
of?
need a?
From the angle you're at right now, it just looks like a big wing.
I'll
That's
start
the.
walking to the statue.
Is that the? That's the door. You said.
What?
What?
How could I
You said it was
describe
a. You said it was a massive.
Wing.
this? Wing.
Not a like a wing of a
Not like a
building.
yeah, like a statue of a
like a statue of a dragon's wing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you were still describing the door that we were going in from the side.
He didn't.
I never said anything about a door.
My bad.
As you approach the walls of the city, you get closer and closer, and yeah, the statue that is in the city square is obviously, it towers. It's huge. and it doesn't go all the way up to like what you would see the sky would be. Like for example, like it doesn't go all the way up to what you would consider to be the ceiling of this location, but it gets pretty damn close.
Is there maybe a name or something?
I mean, you're too far away to see
Oh, I
anything.
thought we were. Sorry.
We're going towards the statue, I think.
Yes.
You're on the outside of the city. You're walking into it. I just described what you saw. Now that you approach the entrance, you can see that it's like a city just like it would be anywhere else. It appears to have stationed guards that are outside. Their armor is really weird looking. It's like elven, but
Does it look fragile? But it's probably really strong.
it looks like a really archaic ornamental type elven armor. You notice that they stop and they appear to have these glaives and they kind of like cross them as you guys go to approach. And they speak, "Halt! Who are ye?
Can I
And
use-
why ye enter? You strange folk."
Are they speaking common at this point? Or
Is it just to him?
You're the only one who can understand it.
Okay.
I'm gonna like pull back where they could see. What was the name of the king? That Corbin? I can't remember. Mark of Corbin? Does that mean anything to you? Shine your light on him.
They look towards each other. Watch, one brings up its torch and you see it strike the top of it and it ignites blue.
What's he doing?
They hold it over towards Legic and they see the blue veins. "Ye not be lying, Corbin." And they drop their torch. "Ye enter."
See.
I pick up the torch.
No, you didn't.
She did it on purpose. Don't ask any questions. And I'm gonna push him inside.
We need a torch. If that worked, we might need a torch.
I feel like they'll have their own. And we'll walk in.
They enter, and as they enter, they look towards you.
I'm gonna do exactly the same gesture they just did. Which is?
Like,
Was it just like this?
They look towards you and
Just don't bow.
Yeah, don't
Do it again.
Let's.
Do it again.
All right. No, don't do it again. We need to move. I'm gonna push him.
I'm
push
the
him.
captain. Do
Just
it
move.
again.
Oh, now she wants to be in charge.
What do I do?
Just go. We need to
I go.
be conspicuous.
God, I wish I knew how to greet back to these people.
Just make up your
In our custom, you kiss our feet when we do this.
I'm
did
gonna,
you do it again?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna turn around. Hold on a second. Do you know where the king is currently?
King?
Oh God.
Ye wish to speak with King?
Okay, he's good.
Or try. Maybe we can set up an appointment.
Do they understand what that means?
Appointment.
The King, pray, he slumbers.
So don't wake him. Do you pray over him? Maybe.
Why do I feel like the king?
You are
a
pray.
being?
Pray tell me.
Oh, we're just trying to figure out my friend here. He clearly belongs here. We're just trying to figure out how he does. How he fits.
Yes. Thy is millet with Corbin,
So what does that mean exactly?
praised by the warrior god.
Oh man, you're praised by a warrior god.
How?
It doesn't matter. Okay, we'll kind of. Is it okay for us to walk around, maybe, taking the sights? Is that okay for him?
Ask for a torch.
Corbin may walk where he wishes, under the ray of the blue flame.
We can go where we like as long as you're with us.
What did he say?
You can go where you like, Corbin. Under the guidance of the blue flame.
They think I'm the king.
I think you are praised by their king. Gifted.
So they're saying that he's in me, or it, or whatever She?
I don't think anything is in you right now.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I don't know what you've been through. Let's just go before they start. We need to stop acting suspicious.
Oh, just standing here, mate.
Yeah, that is the thing.
Suspicious.
We need to move. Thank you for your help. Yeah? I'm gonna turn and walk further into the city. Are your crewmates like this all the time?
He looked weird when I bowed back to him. I'm not understanding their customs, but
Trying to get out
trying
of
to be
here.
polite.
How are we gonna get out of here?
Clearly, your friend here, Legic, is our key to getting out of here. That's what it sounds like.
It is so
If he was allowed in, maybe he can allow us to get out of here.
That's true. We'll use you to find Hakan.
I don't get this whole veiny thing.
I don't either.
Mark
Don't
of
call it a
Corbin.
veiny thing. I don't want to hear it that way.
Blood vessels.
Nobody wants to talk about your veiny thing.
Illuminating vessels.
That's
Blood vessels.
You're making it worse. Somehow.
Illuminating blood.
Yeah, I don't think it's your blood that's illuminating.
How are you making glowing in the dark awkward?
That's very true. He has a good point.
Watches the people that are walking into the gates as you guys are kind of standing just past the guards now. Everyone is staring at you. Everyone, especially Jez.
Oh boy.
Every single person is looking at Jez. Most of them, as soon as Jez makes eye contact with, but they almost can't control themselves. They keep looking towards him. And then a lot of them are looking towards Falner, looking towards you, looking towards Legic.
Yeah, we are not common to these people.
All these people look like Lavenday. They don't look like, and you don't see any other race other than these people.
Where are we going?
Maybe we find a church or something. Like
Do they even have that here?
I don't know. That is what we need to
see
walk
it-
and talk and find out.
You see the one guard is still.
Are you good? You look like you're gonna throw up.
You notice that the other guard that would talk to you afterwards goes, Bray, he may no longer speak until the Corbin blesses him.
Oh, bless him, Corbin.
How do I bless him?
Put your hand on his head. Talk to him. I don't know what you do.
I'm
What if
gonna
he
touch his
explodes?
shoulder.
I don't think that's it.
Maybe
How do I
kiss
bless
his
him?
forehead.
How do I bless him? Please.
How does he go about blessing him?
He must at ease him?
At ease him.
I can't speak their language. What is that?
Just say it and he'll translate.
Yeah. Say something. Just anything.
At ease.
He said at ease.
He looks towards him. He said at ease. It's a test. He did not salute.
I promise it is not a test. I am his translator.
Salute him. Salute him.
We come from far
Make it
away.
up.
How do you salute?
Corbin is here now to meet who he's supposed to be.
Okay.
This is not a test for you. This is a test
I'm pretty sure
for
you have-
him.
I'm pretty sure you have to kiss his forehead.
What's
Shut up.
happening?
Just let me.
He rises up. Looks towards him. They just kind of look at each other and
Hey.
Today you have been blessed, both of you, by the great Corbin.
yay.
Corbin.
Can you
They
please
look really
Just gonna
confused.
walk down the street. Corbin.
wait? What are you saying to them?
I said that they both got blessed today by the great
Look,
Corbin.
Just tell them I'm new at this and tell me what the hell I'm supposed to be doing.
He wants me to tell you that he's new at this. And he's not exactly sure what he's supposed to be doing.
He will destroy the evil that which will devour everything.
Please tell me I see your expression when he says that.
Are you sure he's gonna destroy the evil that devours everything?
Yes, as the Lord who is eternal, the one that is endless.
That face
I'm
is
gonna
really
take
good.
your word for it. I don't believe you, but I will take your word for it.
It is destined. Told in the
Are you
letters.
sure? I'm gonna point at him. Are you sure that he's
His
destined?
voice cracks me up.
Ye, it was told in the story of the sky.
The people of the stars.
What's happening? You sound like you're in disbelief.
He said that his whole destiny, his fate, is to destroy the Endless One before it devours everything.
Oh, great. So we've officially found ourselves in another cult situation.
Another cult situation? You've been in a cult situation before.
How do you
Yeah.
think we got here?
Quite a few. This is the
I
fourth.
don't. You were in Yunogu's realm. I don't know
It
why.
all started with cults.
The great warrior of Korriban, slayer of the Devourer, has a ring to it. What's a Devourer?
Something that eats.
Like,
I mean,
like eats-
it explains itself, friend. I'm not gonna ask.
Do you guys just keep standing here, or do you
No,
guys?
we need to move.
That's what we need for you guys.
Yeah,
Let's get out of
we
here.
need to move
Let's move.
and find like a church or a town center.
I don't like churches.
I don't doubt it.
They make
Jesus.
my feet itch.
This entire time, just complaints, no solution.
I hate it here.
You don't need to go in. I want to get the fuck out of
I don't
here.
even want to look at it.
They don't.
Come up with something else.
You don't even know it's a church. Oh, how do you know it's gonna be a church? Is it gonna be stained glass windows?
What's around us?
A bunch of people staring at you.
Yeah,
Can
move.
we see the...
Move. No, we need to move.
We're gonna move.
We're gonna move and look.
But towards
Move
the
and-
area we haven't been to, what do we see? 10. What do we see?
Pray tell, what do thine thighs
Towards the area that we're going,
Right,
which
tell
I'm
us.
assuming is
You
north.
you see city streets. You see like looks like residential area that you're currently in. You eventually make your way towards the center of the city because the massive statue is you're easily able to move towards it. Maybe that was on design. However, as you move towards it, it funnels you around into more of an arc towards the front of the statue. And there you're able to see it from the front, and the perspective of it completely changes. Yes, it was a wing that you saw, and it is a massive statue of a huge dragon. And the dragon has its wings sort of curled in, and it's like sitting up, and it is holding a scepter. And its head is up in like a regal position. And you can see its other hand is like pulled up in like a claw. And there you can see it has Lord Korriban like on the placard of the statue.
Korriban's a dragon.
Big shoes to fill, my friend.
I go up to the statue. Does it say anything?
That what I just said, Lord Korriban.
Oh,
So,
it says.
yeah.
What's the dragon's head look like?
Appears to be long and angular.
I wish I could.
Does it have like 2 points up?
It does not have 2 points up, and in fact, it doesn't really look like it has horns at all.
Okay.
I mean,
Because you had mentioned, what's his name from MTG a couple of games ago, I think. Just made me think about it for a moment.
So these people.
Yeah,
think-
Nico Bolas.
Nico Bolas. I think I have the mark of the dragon.
Let me make sure I can look here.
It looks like
A very.
I've seen them hold the torch up to you. You definitely have something blue.
It appears to have what looks like multiple spines coming off of its side of its head and curling down. There also appears to be what looks like floating rocks around its head too.
So whoever that is, you have a mark of him. Whoever this Lord Korriban is. But to find that out, however it is you're linked to this, and potentially a key out of here, remember that.
This is real.
Yeah, it is a very real statue.
It's one hell of a statue for a statue. That dragon, if he actually stands like that, holy shit.
Well, here's the thing. If the thing on your neck is what gave it to you, then we could probably narrow it down a little bit. It came from Skullbreaker.
Wait, yes. That's right.
Skullbreaker
Scarborough.
was made out of a soul of a dragon.
Do I have something physically there?
A rune.
Oh. I didn't know if it was
I'm
actually there.
wondering
Just like
if this soul of a dragon may have been Corbin's blood, maybe. A descendant of his.
What's Scarbreaker?
Sorry. It's my old sword. It broke. And after it broke, some of the shards went into his neck.
Yeah. Watch this.
What did you do?
I'm gonna spit out acid right in front of me.
Oh.
You don't spit it, it's a breath.
Oh, it's a breath.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Like you'd be shooting an acid cloud out.
Don't want to do it.
Watch this as he
Watch this, hey!
acid.
How big of a cloud is it?
It's like a 30-foot cone.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
good.
it's big enough.
I'm good. I don't want to scare the people.
It's fine, do it. Just do it away from us. Do it into the crowd.
No, don't.
Yeah, just like
What is this place done to you? You should be so lively.
Why do I have any reason to be lively?
Just think of the alcohol that might be here.
I don't care.
I
It
can
might-
spit acid
Might bring back
like
some
a
of that
breath.
zing
It's like
you're
flame.
looking for. That zing from the alcohol you said is just...
Anyway, since Fallen decided to make it awkward, how about we find where they worship him? I assume they worship this, right?
Try rubbing it, Logic,
Rather
like a genie bottle.
Sound of quickly approaching footsteps fills the air as people begin to scatter. It's what looks like a small little squadron of soldiers quickly surrounds the statue with their weapons pointing towards you guys. As this happens, that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. So, thank you guys all for joining us. You'll have to come back next Sunday to continue the story. And figure out...
Yeah, you really left us with some questions, man.
Oh, Logic becomes
You
the
good?
King.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us.
I didn't make that sound. When will they see us next?
Next Sunday.
Yeah, see you next Sunday.
I'll be probably, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow or not. I might, but if not, we'll see you guys later
Tomorrow's
on.
the first Monday of No Vampire.
Yeah, no vampire next Monday. So you guys can enjoy your little break. But other than that, thank you all for joining us. And until next time, remember to always embrace the dark. Good night.